Hello, we're back. We're Obenseuering once again, and hi Bones. It is him. It is me. It is in fact this guy right here. Hello. Um, but yeah, I haven't had much time to play off stream because, well, I've been distracted for one. I mean, I've spent all of Sunday watching cars go fast, basically, which we'll talk more about later. But I've spent a lot of today just working on Lost Judgment stuff because I've really been neglecting it. I've been hella procrastinating on that because I just don't want to do the fucking VR stuff. To be honest, it's not like good. It's not good. I don't like it as much as I liked it in Judgment, with how they kind of linearized it and gave you less freedom to go crazy with it. But I also don't like the fact that for the sub story we have to beat every single one of the fucking VR opponents, and that if it were just that, it wouldn't be the worst necessarily. But it's the fact that it costs like play passes to even try. It's three play passes per game. So you need like I think I was looking into it. You need like 20 something if you win every time to beat all the opponents once. And so I was going there, kind of thinking like, oh, I've probably earned like a bunch of play passes at this point. Like I've got to have enough to do the sub story at least, right? And then I looked at my inventory after I had already gone there, and I had three play passes. I had enough for one game. Obviously not enough to clear all of them. So I was like, oh fuck, it's not even just the time that I need to spend playing the mini game to grind it out. I have to grind out the fucking passes to even play it. I mean, there is the free play pass, like, that just lets you play infinitely. But that, I think, requires me to do a bunch of stuff that would take even longer than just getting enough to play that many. Because, in Judgment, I wanted the free play pass because getting the money from that is the best way to get money to buy hug bombs to get SP. But now, in Lost Judgment, fighting is just the best way to get SP. So, right, I've got to actually be paused while I'm talking about shit because time's going to pass. But yeah, what was let me look it up. Like where you get all the free pass vouchers from. 'Cause I've got a few. There's one from the skate park, which we've got. One from the squirrels, which we've got. One from the casino, which we haven't got, which would be easy enough. One from the Kappa side case, which we did. One from the gambling hall, which again, easy enough. We have the money to get that probably. And then cat friendship, which I don't think we have, and that would be a bit of a grind. It's a grind either way, and I'd rather just do the potentially quicker grind. But anyway, that we'll talk more about that. I think tomorrow. Where we're gonna play Lost Judgment. Hopefully, I'll have the time to get all the grindy shit done, and we can just fight Amon and get on with it. I hope, but we will see. We will see. But yeah, that's why I haven't had much time to do much in this game. I think I did pass a little bit of time, but maybe like a day or so. So we're no further on. I don't think things are just progressing as they have been progressing. And I don't really. Ooh, shit. Stuff is done here. I don't have any hard plans for what we're gonna try to get done today. Just kind of probably, I don't know, probably focus on the tenement because we can keep going on the story again. We should go down to the mine and see what we need to do next to get access to the radioactive area. But I was thinking about it and probably okay, this is already harvested today. I already did that. Oh, ooh, some life hack. Ooh, Manly Max's manly support fee. What? No, we burn these scam ass invoices. Hell no. The life hack is good though. Nice black currant juice. Ooh, I like that. Meatballs with smashed potatoes. Ooh, I gotta learn how to smash some potatoes. Honestly. There we go. But yeah, we should go down there at some point and see what we actually need to do to progress. But by and large, I think I want today's focus to be more on... oh, we do have more sugar beets. Okay, sweet. Get those planted then. Or get those processed then. But yeah, main focus should be on developing the tenement. doing as much as we can there. Some water, please. Very good. I think that should be everything for 30 liters. No, it is not. I need more beets in there. That gets us up to 15. I need more beets than that. Man, I thought I had enough beets to get like another 30 liters out, but I guess if this is what we can do today, then this is what we can do today. I guess. No point not running it now. It'll be done in an hour. Doesn't cost me any extra. I don't think I'm wasting any materials doing that. That's fine. Get those back out. That can stay there for tomorrow. Put the water back. Put the good quality shrooms back. Got stuff to be burned. We'll sort that out. I'm almost having to, like, because we're not using the mashing tun anymore, which needs fuel. I'm kind of needing to burn things more actively, just to throw out trash. Look at those paper trash and these fucking scam invoices. God damn. Take that mask off before I forget. But yeah, I think I would like to make a bunch of money through my alcohol endeavors. Probably improve the farm. I was talking about potential upgrades for the farm. Maybe getting one of those big quality planters. Actually, speaking of those planters, I was looking at those, like the one we've got the mushrooms in. I was looking at those primarily just because they have so much space to grow crops with a relatively low, like, floor volume area, whatever you want to call it. But I didn't think about the efficiency value, because we could get a lot of value out of it if it has a higher efficiency rating, particularly in the output quality. Working speed would be nice too, but primarily the output quality. If we can get higher quality crops, and I don't know if we can get like better chances of success, because we struggle with that with the leaks. Let me actually go have a look, because those grow bags are 75%, and you'd think that would be the low end with those being very DIY. What does it say for the mushroom farm? What's this? Yeah, it's 100% efficiency. So we'd be gaining 25% efficiency on top of the value of just having that extra space. So I should take a bunch of wood and nails and bang a bunch of those out, because I have to make the... I mean, probably in general, even if I'm not stacking it up, I should make more of these flower boxes. I just need a bunch of nails and planks, which we have stocked away at the renovation place. So maybe I'll make a bunch of these. I think I'd like at least one more of the, not the plank shelf, the big grower, the mushroom, actually, it does say for large-scale mushroom operation. I wonder if you can only grow mushrooms in this for balance reasons. I think that could potentially be the case, actually. But that's okay. That's okay. The thing is with the flower boxes is it's 3 large plants at a time, where I assume it takes up about the same amount of space, if not more, as the grow bags. So that probably wouldn't be very good for our current operation. We know there is a recipe where you can upgrade this with a light, and that makes it you can grow like a bunch of small stuff. Kind of annoying that you have to like spend some pretty valuable materials just to get that same grow space. Like the parts you're putting into it for the lights, it doesn't actually do that. Let me go look at the wiki real quick, because they've got all the... I've got, yeah, that cool website as well. But they've got the, all the little growing structures, listed there. Let me just see, like, what ones we can actually get, you know? Farms, there we go. So, and we can see the stats on these. Yeah, the flower box with lamp is 125% efficiency, and it's 12 small plants, which is double the bag of soil. Maybe takes up a bit more space, but that's fine. But yeah, I'd have to actually track down the blueprint. Never mind the material costs. But that would be worthwhile. Yeah, the flower box is 3 plants at 100% efficiency. But the small plants, you don't really have much option. I guess there is the terrarium, isn't there? I should maybe look into that. Because you can buy terrariums, and you can also learn to craft them. And those can grow 11 plants, presumably small. But that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, the mushroom growing rack is listed as growing 48 mushrooms, so I assume it is only mushrooms. But if I can get my hands on a terrarium or a terrarium blueprint, that would be really, really good for us. That would be pretty much what we want for our expansion. I don't think we have the blueprint for that at all. No. But I think I should maybe look into more animal husbandry, though, because apparently, I guess it's not the case with the rats, but if you get into cat stuff, I think you can, when you slaughter them, which is unfortunate, but, you know, when you do, you can harvest some leather from them, or, you know, skins from them, too. So it can be a good moneymaker on top of a passive and free food source. So we need some sand, plywood we've got, containers we've got, bowls we've got, mesh. Might need some more of, and planks are doable. Yeah, that's something worth looking into. I guess we'll leave the farm situation alone until we until we have the blueprints to actually upgrade them the way that we want. Oh yeah, I need to put that mash away so it doesn't decay. We'll throw it in the freezer down here. How many other mash in there? No. Okay. I guess this batch is about to be finished, so we'll check that out. Hold on, sorry, I've been distracted not looking at chat. Hello. Hi, Emmerich. You may now greet me, sir. Hello. Hi. I take your permission, and I do greet you. Hello. Hi. Farm situation is crazy. It is. There's a lot of work that needs to go into this, and a lot of requirements I've yet to meet. But this shit's gonna go out of control eventually, in a good way. And another one of the reasons why I want to focus on the tenement today and get the tenement upgraded in general is once we build the staircase all the way up, we get access to the roof. And from my understanding, the roof is like a dedicated farming spot. It's like a giant rooftop greenhouse. I don't know how much upgrading you need to do to get it there, but obviously you need to be able to reach it. So you need to fully upgrade the stairwell to get there. So that's going to be a ways off yet, but the amount of additional income that we're getting from running a better operation here is going to be a big help. So I think that will be at capacity now, or oh no, it won't be, but we'll run that now because that'll only take a day anyway. Yeah, 35 liters of mushroom kill you. Guaranteed success. There we go. I'm gonna burn all my crap. The rat meat streamer. I'm the rat meat streamer for now. I might upgrade into the cat meat streamer. We'll have to see how that goes. I've still just got these glowing ones rocking here, but I don't even really feel the need to continue operating those right now. We don't need to eat any more rat meat or glowing rat meat right now. But something to look into. Do I have my bottle? I do. Let me just drink this Jaff instead, just to get it out of my inventory. Need some food real quick. I gotta work on making better meals for myself. Like, I'm okay. Oh shit, I forgot about all this mash. Hold on, let's get this processing. Clean that out. Just eat some carrot. I probably shouldn't eat the carrot as much and just have that going, work through my excess like I was with the carrots. To make booze with for some income. Yeah, much that needs to be organized here. I'm the rat meat streamer, but I might upgrade to the cat meat streamer. Yeah, good quote, thank you. Okay, that one's... Yeah, these are both running, so I can't run these yet, but they should be stored down here regardless, to be processed. Down the line, I'll probably have a freezer just for storing shit like that, but maybe not necessary. That is running, yes. This isn't running, but we don't have anything to run through it right now. We will soon. This is done in 7 minutes. Let's wait for that to get going, and then we can throw it in. Eventually, I'll find time to leave the house. Push my egg down there. Oh. It seems like we're not having any issues with the quote command, either. Maybe it's because they were spaced out enough apart. I still don't really know how it works, or what the issue might have been. It's fine for now, though. But yeah, big money today. I'd like to get the stairs done, but I should also focus on my income. We have a lot of open apartments that haven't been renovated right now, and I do want to get that lady in, the one who got fucked over by Mark during infra. I'd like her to be my next person to move in. So we should sort things out for her at least and find other candidates that we want to work with. There we go. Loads of wine to be processed. Fantastic. And we can throw all this excess stuff. We have the potato mash. There's a bit of carrot mash. We'll just do the potato mash, since there's more of that. Let's see. Potato mash, potato mash, potato mash, potato mash. Mushroom wine? No. That's all the potato mash? Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Cook that shit. Failed? What do you mean failed? Huh? What do you mean failed? What failed? Oh, I hit the button on the wrong one. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, I don't have a good save either, do I? Oh, shit. Hi, Vape Nation. I fucked up. Now I have a bunch more failed mash. Fuck. Okay, well. Oh, such is life, I guess. Just run all that for now. Now we still have a fermenting barrel open. Fuck. That's what I get for having multiple, but I want the capacity. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. But yeah, get the wine running. We can only run the 50 through this, but I'll just throw it all in there because it doesn't decay. There you go. Let me put this ruined mash. At least I've got this for, you know, making compost and what have you. I have more of that than I need. The newest fail on stream. So far. Yeah. We'll see. The day's still young. I can still fuck up in tremendous and surprising ways. We'll see how we get on. We don't have anything. Do we have anything to sell? We have a bit of mushroom moonshine. But we'll probably wait till this next batch is done. That might just get done today and we can go out and make another trip to sell. So, just got the mushrooms to sell right now. I was thinking, like, I could go sell those carrots as well, like the excess carrots, but I think I'd rather process that because that represents XP for me in brewing and distilling, which I'd like to have to sell stuff for better, so I won't do that for now. Down the line, I'd definitely like to be producing much more than I need, so I can just sell it off, because it is good money. Good-ass money. Anything we care about here? Nothing I'm really looking for when I come here at this point, but it's a good habit to check in, I suppose. Any furniture, though? I think he did have a 3D printer when I was off stream, and I didn't have the money for it, which is unfortunate. I would have liked... it's not like I need that. I have enough plastic parts right now, but it would be nice to have. And I can work on that skill. It's another thing I can do while I'm tooling around down there. The microscope isn't that much, and we do need it to tech into chemistry. We also need a terrarium for that, which I'm looking for generally anyway. Another spice we've already got. Bunch of crap. Things. Probably can attach things to the wooden stand. It's got hooks on, so you can just put lights on there. I don't know. Anything cool at all? Anything? Anything? Bueller? Bueller? There's the sewing machine, which could be interesting to get into. I don't really know what that's going to get us. And a printer, we could be running scams if we wanted. You have to, like, gather a lot of raw material for that. We know now you can do that. I think I'll buy a microscope that's relatively cheap, and again, I think I'll prioritize using terrariums for growing crops for now. But down the line, when I want... that's kind of what I'm learning with this game and its shops. It's if you have the money to buy something and you know you're going to want it down the line, even if you're not running that, whatever that is right now, it's good to just get it, if you can, and have it in your back pocket. Because when you actually do want it, God knows how many days it's going to take you to actually get that thing to show up in any shop rotation. It's good to just have that. I guess we'll just keep doing our dailies for now. Ooh. Yep, grabbing wine bottles where we can. Why am I here? What am I doing here? I just went into whichever decooler I ended up in. Like, daily, I want to go to decooler A and decooler C, and not really decooler B. Unless I want to, if I've got free time and I want to do some 3D printing stuff, then sure. And the earlier I get that skill up, the better, but it's not hugely important until I can actually buy a 3D printer. Hello. Do you have anything I want? The daily routine. You've got a chainsaw for getting the better sawbuck. Yeah, again, on that kind of mindset of just get it when you get the opportunity. Sure. I'll get that. We'll see if... I don't remember if you have to, like, upgrade the basic sawbuck, or if you make a new one. We'll look into it. Microscope again, but we're good on that. Ooh, large chicken coop. I don't know where you get chickens, but I would like to be the indoor chicken farmer at some point. Yeah, I'll get myself that. I had no idea where we get chickens from, though. Medium rat cage. We can build, like, a better cat cage than this. I won't buy this one. But I will buy a medium rat cage. We can maybe move our rat operation and expand it. What else? Large flower pot. It's probably good quality, but it's just large. I don't really... it's cheap, though. Yeah, get it. Whatever. Get one. Spender. Even though I want to spend on renovations, but, you know. Heavy but secure storage for your stuff. Huh. Is there value in it being additionally secure? Can my shit get rubbed like that? How frightening. That's a bit expensive for me to spend on right now. Oh, that's an IBC sink, not just an IBC container. Okay, I want that even less then. Alright. Smile. I smile at it. Oh, scary. Yeah, we're gonna... But yeah, this is the lady we want. What's her requirements again? I should take, like, a screenshot. She wants, yeah, level 2 apartment, level 2 sauna, so we have to do that. But otherwise, it's all stuff we can do. So let me screenshot that. It's like 250 RM on a weekly income's pretty good. It's part of the reason why I want her. Yeah, I should probably put her in this apartment here. Ended up making a spreadsheet of people. Got a lot too into this game. I respect it. I respect it. It's the kind of game that is, like, rewarding when you do that. Like, it's, like, mere steps away from being a spreadsheety game on its own right. But that kind of thing is cool anyway. But yeah, so... Yeah, the level 2 sauna is something we got to look into. I've already done the level 1 walls. I have to get you the shower and the heating and the water, which we can do. We got that sorted out. We have plumbing now. Oh, wait, do we? Wait, did I do that? Oh, I haven't done plumbing. We need to do plumbing. Right. That's our #1 priority right now. That's the upgrade we need to do, of course. But yeah, I did find that website last stream. That... well, it's I'll link it for you actually, since you actually played this game. Where is it? This is it. This website. On the Twitch side. Yeah, this site is like a really good bit of documentation of basically every item in the game. And they don't have the info on all the tenants, but they do. It does link to a map that shows you where they all are, and then on the map you can kind of click through to the individual tenants on the wiki. And the wiki does give you all their requirements, which is pretty good. So I'm probably gonna be referring to that more. I know I want her for my next tenant, so that's locked in. But for tenants beyond that, I'll probably want to use that to figure out who we want to bring in. We're still, I guess, aiming towards people with low standards because we can't super upgrade the apartments yet. But when it comes time to switch people out, it'll be very useful. Yeah, you're like... not high standard. Oh, you're very low standards, actually. I could just put you in anywhere. Oh, that's extremely easy. I should get you in. It's like a little bit of OC, and it's not much, but you can be moved into a place. Just I need the like get the walls on this one. We could do that today. We could definitely do that today. It's just income. The sooner we have someone filling those rooms, the better. The greater the overall value. You know, something I'm really regretting is not picking the crazy neighbor, because that's just what is going on over here. I thought maybe that would just be a thing that would happen over the course of a playthrough, but I think it's just you pick that at the start or you don't get it at all. There's apparently a lot of interesting stuff that goes on with them. Like, they'll, like, come bother you about shit. They've got their own routine. You can eventually upgrade their apartment and stuff like that. It's a shame we don't get that for having chosen wrong. But something for a future playthrough, I guess. I'm not really thinking about future playthroughs right now, because there's a lot of this game to experience, but it's a bit of a shame, I guess. Ooh, I'll take some sheet metal, yeah. I think the tenement resource storage is still completely fucking full, so some of this I'm gonna have to take back with me, but it's good to have. That you chose police. You have turbo police aggro. Yeah, I didn't really. Maybe I should have just looked it up at the time what it would have actually done for me, because, like, yeah, if I've got a bounty, the police will come after me pretty quickly. We've seen that happen, and that does explain that. But ultimately, it's not really that interesting, is it? By comparison, because if I generally just don't get caught doing crimes, so it isn't a factor. It is what it is. Yeah. Like, it doesn't really affect my enjoyment of the game at all. It's still extremely good, and I'm having a very good time with it, and I'm happy to... I'm not at the point where I'd be like, I gotta restart the playthrough. Because, I mean, fuck that. For one, Jesus Christ. But, like, I'm fine. It's good. It's no problem. And again, it's something for the future. I guess with the game is in early access, it is gonna presumably continue to change a lot more. And I guess the potential exists that, you know, saves will become incompatible with newer versions. So there will ultimately, eventually, be either a want or a need to start a new save. And then I'll know. And I'll have so much extra knowledge, I'll be able to fucking blast through the early game. And it'll be great. It's no problem. Alright, back to this. We still do this. There's enough time in the day that I might as well be doing this. But God knows how many times I've done it now. What happened to your save? Incompatibility? Oh, shit. Well, there you go. I guess I can expect that to happen eventually. Ooh, maybe when the Bazaar update comes out. I sure hope not. Imagine if that happened, like, while I'm actively, you know, streaming it weekly. I would have to just, like, take a break and play through it a bunch again, like off stream, just to get back to where we were. That would blow, but I would live with that if it mean new content. But such is one of the costs of playing a game early access. And it's worth it for this game, because it is truly excellent. Like, I know a lot of people kind of rag on early access, and in a lot of cases it's completely valid and earned. But I feel like there are a lot of cases of just really good, really worthwhile early access experiences. And, you know, if it means, like, it has to be early access or it just won't get made, I'd much rather it be early access, you know? Okay, let's sort through our stuff here. The mid ones out to plant. There we go. You know, stuff like this, it's an amazing game that gets a very occasional incremental upgrades. And that's awesome, because this game rocks. And then you look at something like Granvir, which I've still been playing a bunch more of. I played some of yesterday. Which is, it's like the exact opposite end of the scale. Where that game gets an update every single week, without fail. Almost always has at least some content in it. Even if it's just, like, one new weapon, or a handful of new weapons. Like, they just added, like, Zaku-style top, like, drum mag LMGs. And I'm like, I keep seeing the devs' tweets, and they said like, oh, I just got done playing Armored Core 4 Answer. This won't affect me at all. And then immediately the next day, they're like, I added wrist-mounted laser blades to Granvir, and they're going to be in the next update. And it's like, oh yeah, okay. So I got that to look forward to. But that's like just constant new shit, constant changes to what's already there, constant balance, like very, very, very active development. Cannot complain about that at all, you know? And, you know, both approaches are worthwhile, I would say. They both result in really amazing games that I love very much. That's it. Going for the good quality ones so I can replant them. Efficiency. Okay, there you go. Cool. I mean, I could have just put all this in my inventory and made it a lot easier for myself, but whatever. Well, I'm experiencing the game vicariously through yourself because screw that grind. Well, I think the most recent update, I say this, but I wouldn't do this myself because I'm an idiot. They did just add, like, the easy difficulty, which reduces the grind, apparently. And that seems to be, like, just the main thing with the newer difficulty. Let me go look at that again. What do they specifically say about that difficulty? Where is it? Like the December 18th update. The Bazaar isn't ready yet, releasing a huge update packed with many of the changes we made while developing it. I assume you haven't played since before this, but I don't know. But yeah, manual crafting is less tedious. Police can chase the player across scenes, which I've now experienced. And yeah, I added a bunch of stuff to Crazy Neighbor. Difficulty options. A new casual difficulty has been added, featuring less grinding, slower need decay, daily and higher rent income. Oh, so you can get daily rent if you play on casual. I last played before gambling was added. Yeah, that's this update as well. Or at least, I don't know if they had gambling before, but this is the update where they added gambling addiction. Yeah. Wait, plastic bags can be purchased from O-Market, making it easier to carry... I didn't even realize that. Easier to carry items. Yeah, apparently there's a pig somewhere that you can get as a farmable animal as well. I gotta find that if I'm gonna be doing animal husbandry. But yeah, like more shit can happen with the Crazy Neighbor. He'll let you upgrade his apartment eventually. He has his own schedule and stuff. But yeah, that difficulty is there for your consideration. Right, let's get this cooking some more. Don't forget to throw my trash in there. Gotta manage inventory. That'll do. That'll do nicely. Crazy Neighbor ate my goddamn cat. Oh, man. You can do that? What a nightmare. Guess I know maybe not to pick the cat if I go for Crazy Neighbor in the future. Here we go. But yeah, the grind is a lot, and I absolutely would not blame anyone for not wanting to do it or wanting to avoid it via playing casual. But even though I still, you know, find it a bit annoying, it is something I see value in. Like, having to scrape and crawl your way up to making, like, actual good money does feel worthwhile. I do like that a lot. Right, let's go see what we need for those apartment upgrades. See if we need to buy anything from the hardware store before things close up for the night. Gotta be productive. Gotta be efficient and effective. I think that container basically always just has regular beer bottles, which I don't want. How's it going, buddy? Regarding Renos, so that one's already done. We can't afford a lot of just stuff. So yeah, we want to get that one done. We can totally do that. Very affordable. We'll do that, and then we'll get the moonshine guy moved into there. Here, you need, I took a screenshot, didn't I? You need shower and heating, and you need, but you need water, though, so I probably shouldn't bother with that until we've got plumbing ready to go. Yeah, okay. So, looking at the basement. What do we need for this again? We just need more scrap metal. We have the money. So I guess yeah, let me go back to the apartment. We'll check in on the booze. Maybe bring some out to sell if we've got time for that. I'll bring out all the extra scrap metal I've been hoarding at home as well. Hopefully that's enough to get us there. If not, we can buy more. But getting the plumbing in is a big one. Is a really, really big one. And yeah, I've still got to get my sleep schedule back on track. It's basically, I think, only been like one in-game day. If even that. Since we did the all-nighter, like, sleeping pill debacle. Sleeping down in the mines. Right, these aren't going to be done yet, but that one. But this will be, yes. Oh, I didn't refill on water. Well, we can do that when we go back out. That's fine. There you go. And the rest of the potat moonshine. That's my... There's my... oh, right. It's potato moonshine. Oh, it's all 3 different things now. We'll probably get what we've got bottled up. Let's see. Fill that. It's only okay quality, so we'll see what it goes for. That doesn't fill all the way. We can do this more efficiently. Yeah, that just leaves 2 left, which we'll just leave there for when we stock up with more, or just to get rid of later. Then 3, 6, 9. There you go. I want to fill them up to full. I don't want to waste the capacity on any of these bottles. That'll do us to sell. Gotta throw out that plastic bottle. Okay. Oh, right, yes, the scrap metal. I was racking my brain for what it was I actually came back for. Here. Clears up some space here, too. We've definitely got enough here, right? Have to. Hopefully that's enough, because I think that said it was like a 2-day build. So, the sooner we get that sorted out, the better. And then I guess if we've got the materials and the money spare, we can get started on the actual renovations on the apartment for that lady. Since it's all going to take time anyway. If we can get any of it done while all at the same time, it'll take less time overall. But we'll see. I might need more money. We've got a couple days. Right. I need a renovation. I need water. Yes! There you go. And pretty affordable. OC-wise, the amount of money we're making now. Good stuff. That is... It is 2 days, even though it says 1 day, because it's less than 2 days. It's 1 day, 23 hours, 56 minutes, which is... It counts... It says as 1 day, but it isn't. Okay. Yeah, heating we don't have an immediate need for, but that'll probably be one to look into. That's cheap enough. It's a lot of RM, but it's cheap enough. We just need a lot of firewood for that. That'll be good to have, for sure. Might as well throw anything I want, put a star on it, anything important. Here. Put that on there. That is largely the money, but we're making that kind of money now. And the resource costs aren't really that much. So we'll definitely look into that. I don't know if we need to go all the way with the stairs to be able to get to the roof. If we think about it, what? We had floors 1 and 2, I want to say, right? Or did we have 3? Because we've gone up to 4. I don't know if we got 3 and 4. No, we had 3, because Malone lives on 3, and he was always there. So we only got up to floor 4. So it seems like it's 1 floor added per upgrade. That means 1, 2, 3. So getting this would get us to the roof, I would think. And then Luxurious exists beyond that. Might not actually exist in the game yet. But, yeah, we're going to have to go all the way down that to get to the roof. So it's going to be a while before we're able to really go crazy with our crops, I suppose. Right, any of the other things for that apartment we can do, by the way? Yeah, I guess floor 3 is open, so I'll get her in the one on here. So I think did she need heating? Or was it just the plumbing and the... Oh, but the sauna, though. She needed the sauna. I need to look into the sauna. That should be my priority, because that's going to be harder, right? Yeah, she needs sauna level 2. What do we need for sauna level 2? That's doable. That's doable. Tiles are probably the hardest thing to get here. Just requires power, fair bit of money, fair bit of RM. But very doable. Okay, we'll work towards that today, then. One thing I'll say, don't do the tenement-facing upgrade, as the scaffolding that's up gives a lot of places to explore. Oh, shit! Well, sorry, it's too late now. I already did it. Oh, I wish I'd thought to see if I could get up on the scaffolding. But I didn't. Oh, well. It's fine. It's fine. Something to keep in mind. It's another thing to do on a future playthrough. Oh, well. Oh, well. Right, let's see if anywhere's still open that'll buy our booze. It might not be. Hey, booze guy's open. Hey, we love you, Tuvo. Tuvo Skogman. Skogging it with Skogman. Okay. Look at that. 658 for that. For the mushroom. Mushroom moonshine. That's just made with sugar. The sugar beet. And sugar. God. Of course, it benefits from the increased quality. We've got to get our skill up to get the rest of the way. But damn. It's good shit. Sell. Income. We love to see it. Feel free to bunk me if you feel I'm spoiling too much. No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. I like, all you've said is, like, a good tip, which even if it were possible, the scaffold thing, if it were possible for me to do, I would just appreciate it because it's just something I hadn't even considered. It's not even a spoilery thing by my reckoning anyway. And the other is just stuff about the crazy neighbor, which I can't do in this playthrough, so it's totally fine to tell me, so no worries at all. You're a model chatter, model viewer. Oh, we actually have a lot of space. Ooh. Right, because we just spent materials, we can put these materials away. Incredible. I should go get more. Let me refill my water. But I should, next time I come out, I should bring the rest of my excess materials to go in there. And we learned, when I was looking into it last time, we don't have to go all the way up to the call center to get clean water. We can just go to the basement. There's a clean water sink here. So we're going to Kulhola regardless, but still. Been following for 5 years as of last week. I missed the anniversary. Holy shit. I mean, no matter what, that's impressive. That's crazy. That's awesome. Thank you. 5 years. I mean, it's one thing knowing that, because obviously I've been streaming 5 years, but damn, you've been around the entire time. Like, it's starting to become the amount of time that I've been streaming that it's hard to wrap your head around, you know? Hard to conceptualize that amount of time. Especially if, you know, things in your life have changed in that time, which they certainly have for me. A nice son. Hello. We're just talking about the unavoidable passage of time. Okay, is there anything else we want to do today? When we sorted out the plants, I guess we can, we're getting pretty tired and sleep schedule's screwed anyway. We want to let that go up as much as possible so we can sleep normally. Just, I guess, the last bit of searching. We can rummage through some apartments. We can go to the hacker apartment here, see if he's got a blueprint, and maybe just get a print or two going for the XP. I'm back. Here to steal from you again. Yeah, plastic canister we've already got, but it's worth checking. And go ahead and print me another canister, please. That 3D printing XP. It's very slow going engineering XP, but hey, this craft might get us level 2. It's level 3 that I want, but it's not urgent anymore. I could steal this guy's fish if I wanted. Yeah, no signs of any terrariums in the store today. Stores today. But if I see one, that's going to be a priority buy. The crop upgrades. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Alright. I think there are... Yeah, more spots. Ooh! Wine bottle. More spots we can check. Like, there's this sack here that I'm learning to check. Ooh, turnip seeds. Some sawdust. The only game in the world where you'd get hyped about sawdust. I don't know. Maybe there's more. I feel like you'd... Maybe you'd get excited. I don't know if there's a factory game that has sawdust as a product. Maybe like modded Factorio or something. But I guess in that kind of context, I could see myself getting excited about sawdust. Right. I guess we're good and we'll head back. I guess we're at the point now where if we need to kill time, there are things we can just go and do. Like, we can go and 3D print. We can go and... A lot of it is just stuff that we have to set to going, and then it just passively goes. It's not really that active of activity. But, you know, we can do metalworking now. Like, we can just work on that and produce some stuff there. Oh, cheap metal. Scrap metal, more brittle. And I can mine rocks, apparently. I thought this might be mineable, just from the look of it. Is it? Not this, but... I guess not that. I saw when I was looking at that map, there is mineable stuff somewhere around here, like outside. We know we can do the tree debris. This feels like it would be doable, right? It looks like it. Oh well. It's fine, it's fine. But I can, do I have an axe? Oh, there it is. There you go. I can certainly work on the tree debris. And then I have reason to get more axes. But we do, yeah, for the heating upgrade, we do want firewood. I don't know if we can, like, get better skill in this. But if we get wood log, we can turn that into firewood or anything else, really. And that's carpentry skill. Oh, yeah, I should look if I can upgrade the wood processing thing with the chainsaw as well. That'd be good. Yeah, we're getting okay wood from this. Not bad, not bad. Like, yeah, 3 wood logs. Oh, those don't stack, huh? There's no wonder you want to get them processed, huh? I guess I'll clear out this one over here, too. And then we'll go back in. I think we should have some more moonshine ready to go, but obviously we'll sell that tomorrow. Maybe get some metalwork cooking. And yeah, we're free to just do as much metalworking as we want now. We've got effectively infinite acetylene to run the furnace on. Just have to keep on top of refilling the tanks, but it's easy enough done. Vood. Like, is this getting us XP in anything? I could actually check. If it were anything, it would be carpentry. I don't know. I don't know, though. Because we've got, like, a mining skill separate from, you know, metalworking, smithing, manufacturing, etc. So you'd think if there were going to be a skill for it, it'd be that. But we got 1124 carpentry skill. And let me just work through this a bit. And see if that number changes. Good. Okay. No, 1124. So we're not getting any carpentry XP for that, which is a shame. It's a shame, honestly. It would be nice to get some that way, but I guess it's fine and I understand. Right. Yeah, unfortunately no scaffolding. I do want to get this like yard sorted out at some point. It is horrendous looking. And it will let me get the expansions for my apartment too. I think with that, like, for the lower floor apartments, you need to upgrade the yard. but for the upper ones, you just have to do the facing, I think, which makes sense. Right, I did move my wood thing down here, or I was going to. Did I actually do it? I did actually do it. We have the recipe for that, though, right? Pretty sure we do. That's the regular sawbuck. Why not have it? Oh, yeah, we do. No, it requires its own set of planks and nails, so we can go do that when we're at the renovation place. So I guess I'll leave the wood until I've done that, and we've got like better efficiency and success rates and whatnot. There we go. I guess the sawdust can go in there too. Wood products. Let's dump off our water. That'll keep us going for a bit. I like carrying this many plastic containers. You might say it's overkill, but I say it's just kill enough. It means I can just go without having to get water every single day. I can build up a bit of a supply that way. Yeah, you're cooking. You're not doing anything. You're not doing anything because I fucked up. You're cooking. And you're done. You, the methanol as well. Be helpful for chemistry later. Yeah, it's more potato, which goes in here. And then we'll, I guess we'll bottle it now. Do another 4 up to full? Yeah. Cool. And then the excess can go away. And yeah, just with our daily runs, we can keep, maintain a stockpile of wine bottles. So hopefully when we increase production, we'll be able to keep up with that and get it all moved out. All right, we're about to fall asleep. Let's get ready to hit the hay. Make sure everything's good and chill. Going on over here. Yeah, that's running. These should all be good in the morning. Some fresh production. Could just expand this. I might do that in the morning. We'll see. Just to have more capacity now. We could also put some over here. Toilet paper's still good. Drink. Okay. Seeds can go away. You do have to be a bit OCD for this game. Just keeping everything stored where it ought to be. Which is good, because I am. Alright, a bit of food. A bit of food that isn't just, turnips. How about potatoes? Potatoes aren't turnips. So I'm told, anyway. Yeah, do we have any extra sugar? Just straight sugar? Yeah, I should be processing this. Not the flour, the sugar. I should be processing this on top of just the sugar beet, because we can get more sugar wine out of that. There we go. Yeah, I've got all that grabbed, so we'll process that in the morrow. Put that away. Alright, that's about all we can do. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I have all those excess materials in here now. It's even more scrap metal in there. Yeah, I would like to get this moved over. I have excess tools in here too. Neat. Neato. Alright, time for a sleepy. I guess I've been like aiming to go to sleep and like wake up at 8, because 8 is when like the one-stop shop opens, but I can kind of get up earlier than that. As long as the crops are actually done on time. Let's go like 10 hours. Should be a reasonable sleep. Because if you set the alarm too late, you'll just wake up before it, in my experience. In which case, there's no point. We can be a slightly early riser. There you go. This is more just like the like sleep time I have to do for my work anyway. Which I don't have to do this week. Nice just having a day off. Or having a week off, or multiple weeks off, whatever it ends up being. Yeah, nothing going there. Harvest. We got a harvest. Well, let me actually set this sugar going first while I do the harvest. That's a good idea. Just need some water. Very good. Yeah, it's 6 to make 30, so we got like a batch or 2 there. Yeah, might as well. Yeah, we got a couple. We got a couple. And that'll be excellent quality. That'll be done while we're sorting things out. Perfect. Yeah, is everything ready to harvest? No. The fucking leeks. I guess the leeks don't matter too much. They're just kind of a thing I have growing right now. What's important is the sugar beet. Oh. Prioritizing the worst quality stuff. We only make booze with the best. That's the Acarus promise. You can take that to the bank. Same goes for the carrots. There you go. Okay, we're kind of just slowly building a stockpile of carrots that I guess we can occasionally cut into to do more like carrot wine production. Maybe I should switch that out to potatoes, but I feel like I would want more potato plants, given that they take a fair bit longer to do. Let's just throw those in here for now. Oh yeah, we have that carrot mash. Yeah, I really should do more carrot then. Otherwise, that's not going to go anywhere. Guess we'll think about it over the course of the day. Right then. Right. I guess I'll just keep throwing the plant matter into here since I don't want to burn that anymore. There you go. Just about enough there. Yeah, just keep that running so we can get more soil. Soil. Right, the mushrooms. Let's harvest the mushrooms. Gotta have like a daily task checklist. I may not be spreadsheeting, but I'd at least consider that. Go. I don't know if the actual, this room, getting it upgraded, I don't know if it even does anything. Because you've got the mushrooms growing on the wall, but they don't seem to actually be harvestable ever. And pretty much everywhere is suited for mushroom growing. It just needs to be moist. Just pretty much anywhere that isn't sunny. But I do see the value of it, though. Like, of having... Oh, right, yeah. Hold on. Well, yeah, get the crap in my inventory. Because that also just didn't even sell for that much, so... But I see the value of it, because you don't want to be accidentally walking past this stuff while you're unprotected and unmasked. That's how you get the Stolberg mushroom virus. And as I've learned, you don't want that. That's quite bad, actually. Put this fertilizer away. It's nice to have a little isolated space. I mean, it's nice to have everything in its proper, thematically appropriate place. The certain part of my brain appreciates that. But it does serve a functional purpose too, I feel. It's good. There you go. Very good, very good. I'm trying to let me think about the math. Much as I don't like to do math. Yeah, I can't look at the recipe right now, but it's 6 sugar for 30 liters of glowing sugar mash. This, I think, might be the full stack, but it's 4... Yeah, it's actually it's like 6. It's like much more sugar beets per sugar. So I think making it just with the pure sugar beets is probably the better way. Plus, also, the sugar doesn't have a... I guess it doesn't really matter, because it's going to be excellent quality no matter what. But it doesn't have a quality associated with it, whereas the beets do. So presumably that gets carried over, but it doesn't matter in this particular case. But in general, if there's another case like that, it would apply. Right, so mushroom kill you. And I guess we'll just throw that in there. Don't cook it yet, but... yeah, that doesn't decay, so it can just go in there. Wait to have more ready to go. Speaking of which... some glowing sugar mash. That can go in here. That is, It takes 17 hours. I guess I do want to run the other batch first. That's 10 liters. Bigger amount too? Oh, right, water. Obviously, you need water. Well, there we go. Another 30 liters. That's what we want. Cool. Another hour for that. I guess we'll get ready to go out on the town. Do some sales. Let's sort inventory. We're getting a lot of... We're getting like a stock of purple, which is nice. I guess I can just grab pretty much all the green. Maybe literally all the green and just sell it. Yeah, we don't have a massive backlog of mushroom material to work through. So maybe I should just sell some crops. Maybe like grab some of the very high quality stuff here. Grab some of the leeks. Got a stock of that now. Yeah, that'll do. Just keeps things organized. Stops all my storages from massively overflowing. Oh wait, shit! I was gonna take those excess tenement materials with me, wasn't I? Hold on, I'm going back in. Put me back in, coach. The loading screen, that is. Here we are. We don't take all of it. We got plenty of scrap metal over there, so I'll leave that be. There you go. Rest of that can stay here for now. Oh. A life hack Pekka. That went into here. Now my inventory's full of crap, but I learned how to make grilled turnips, as if I had not already figured that out. But the recipe's locked in, I guess. If our man's ever gets amnesia from too much mushroom exposure, then we'll be Gucci. We'll be able to just look at the recipes. Who needs long-term memory when you can just write things down? Who needs long-term memory when you can just ask AI to do it for you? Hello. I could also be, like, selling excess building materials, but I'm not at that point yet, I don't think. Sheet metal goes for a lot, though. Then we can produce sheet metal. We could, like, make tenement resources just to sell them as another moneymaker. Honestly, I should have left the furnace running, but I still always kind of feel a little bit bad about it because we end up wasting gas, but we can just refill it. You can use long-term memory, you can just write things down. I mean, yeah, that's it, ultimately. Alright, I can't check for bottles right now because my shit's full. You use long-term memory, you can just write things down. What the fuck you mean it's identical to the previous message? Oh, whenever I need to remember that one Civvy quote from the Creed video, I can never quite remember the exact wording. Fuck. Yeah, a lot of these hallways are just copy pasted. Something's confusing. Something. It's a bit that he repeats in the Creed video. True civvy heads will know. All right, so that's cooking along. This isn't important, but we will want it. The sauna. We need nails. No, we do need nails, but we need wood. We need tiles. Tiles is going to be the big one, and we need more money. Get this out of here. Fuck! Whatever, you don't know that that's stealing. I was just pulling it out of my bag. Come on. Fucking Morrowind-ass, Bethesda-ass gameplay interaction. Just for that, I'm going to steal your wood once I've got the inventory space to do so. Anyway. You can't see me here, right? I can just do my dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Yeah. I gotta remember I don't have to exit out of the menu. Fuck, I keep doing it anyway. Go. Probably won't put the industrial fuses in there because we have so many and they don't stack at all. There you go. Just about full. Anything cool that you've got? You've got a bandsaw, which I cannot afford, but cool. We'll want an anvil eventually. And see, I've saved a lot of RM by making my own sawbuck. Oh yeah, I was going to do that. Let's do that. Good reminder, good reminder. I haven't put my little labels down yet. Soon. Right, 1 nail, 8 plank. I can do that. Wow, we don't have many nails. There you go. Get the stolen one out of there for stacking reasons. There we go. That might give us carpentry XP. I still don't know much about carpentry. Okay. Wait, did I just make a regular sawbuck? Oh, fuck. I just made... Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, now there's a fuck up. What a waste. I'm not living with that. I mean, we can afford it. I do need more nails. But we can afford it, but... Come on. It's ridiculous. I don't need that. At least I can do this inventory management with total confidence that everything is going to fit. I guess we'll keep the wood, because we know we're going to take that back out. There you go. Nope, fuck. And 1 nail. Where is my nail? Nail. The nail. Okay, the sawbuck with chainsaw. Yeah, that one takes less time, actually, for some reason. Okay. I guess you've got a chainsaw. It's easier to do woodwork. Cool. Better sawbuck. Now we will do some woodwork. Very good, very good. Okay. So, again, looking at what we... Yeah, the basement upgrade would be good too. But, I mean, that's not a priority. That's not important. Stairs. Oh, I didn't actually mark the fucking stair. Oh, wait, I am here. I can just do that. Hold on. Yeah, I need to remember to mark the actual renovations I want to do. Yeah, glass panes are pretty expensive. That's a bit out just yet. But we're focusing on filling out our current tenement space anyway. So, sauna. Tiles, nails, wood. And is it affordable otherwise? And it's kind of expensive. Give it a few more days. And we'll be there. Speaking of money, let's go make some. Everything should be open enough by now. I think it is Friday. That could screw things up. No, we're still good on scrap metal. I don't need to be getting my little rat paws all over that whenever I see it. Yeah, Hardware Man is not open yet. That's fine. We're not looking to make purchases from him today anyway. Hello. Oh, 352. I mean, for a stack of 32, but that's easily made. That's a good chunk of money. The leaks go for jack shit. All the more reason to get rid of them. They're low quality. And the shrooms. Oh, baby. There you go. He has got enough money for all that. Like, you can put a lot on him. We were at like 5,000 OC. Now we're at 8,000 just from our daily sales. Booze Guy opens at 12, but we can do plant stuff until then. Then we've got some stuff for him, too. And I mean, we're gonna make around 2,000 from this. We always do. So that's gonna get us to 10k today. From 5k. Not necessarily from stuff that we can do every day, because we had like an excess of carrots that we sold there. But still, not bad, not bad. And we have the potential to do our scaling. We just need to remember to look at furniture. Get a terrarium, which I've not done when I've had the opportunity today. Whoops. No, not that. Go, and sell. Thanks. Oh yeah, I was only thinking of like the 2k just from the onions. Never mind the like 400 we get from the carrots too. Yeah, we're all right, I think. Good money. Getting better at this, hitting like E and W at the same time. And then just fuck. Not perfect at it. When you get it right, you kind of just like tap, tap, fuck, tap, fuck, tap, 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 tap. For quick harvesting. But obviously I'm not that good at it, am I? Oh, wait. Oh, there's an onion that fell down the back. That's not... That might still be counted as stealing, though. That might have been from a previous day. Annoying. It is. He's probably going to see me get that. And I can't really crouch down and get it either because it's down the back there. Oh, wait, no. He doesn't give a shit. We're fine. Let's go. He's decided to be reasonable. Me and the plant man have come to an uneasy alliance. Might as well put away as many full stacks as possible. Then we're at it again. Might actually have enough inventory space to do the whole sell in one go. Unlikely, but we'll see. Can optimize. Fuck. Okay, maybe not. It's looking less hopeful. But you know, we're gonna give up most of 3 stacks to plant, and then I can get rid of the actual plant matter too, which buys us some space. Let's do that now, so we're not gonna get any more. Okay, it's probably still not enough. It's not important. It's just, you know, my autistic brain wants to do it all in one go with the maximum efficiency. Wait. Oh, we were so close. I thought we actually had it. We were that close. We were that close. Oh, wait, no, we weren't. No, we weren't. Fuck. Anyway, I just want to see big number. Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see 1778 OC earned. There we go. And the rest. Not bad. Back to 10k. We were like at 10k at the start, and I did some frivolous spending on like furniture and equipment I don't immediately need. But I guess if it's an amount of money that you can make back in the space of a day, it's not really frivolous spending, is it? No matter what it is you're actually buying. Yeah, this place just isn't refreshing. It's not getting a new lock on or anything. I'm coming in here to maybe check if there's the blueprint for the flower box upgrade that I want. I don't know where, like, other spots you could get that from could be. Another thing, like, with the daily refreshing merchant inventories that can definitely be kind of annoying. I don't mind it too much, but sometimes you're really just trying to get one thing and you just can't get it. Through no fault of your own. And it's not 12 yet, so Plant Man's still closed. Oh yeah, throw this bottle away. It's stolen blood money bottle. I don't want it. Blood plastic. Not taking everything from here, just stuff that's... Ooh, gas bottle. Stuff that's more useful, so you don't get overloaded. I was just kind of thinking I want another gas bottle. God damn. See, I'm getting so many plastic parts now I know where to look. Playing bangers. Yeah, I was thinking I wanted another gas bottle so I can kind of cycle them out instead of just having the two and refilling them both when they need refilling. I guess check in at Mobileman. Anything could be there. And check the, I don't know if we'd have looked at the renovation shop's furniture today. What do you got? Examination table. Why do you have this? Actually, don't tell me. Best not to know, probably. Yeah, this you can use for raising fish. Actually, I'm going to buy it, yeah. If I can get my hands on a couple of fish, we can start producing fish meat. That'd be good. The katana stand. 3D printer! Oh, shit! Oh, fuck! He's actually got the 3D printer. It's 673 RM, which we might be able to get. That might be plausible. Let's check if there's anything else. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Big times. Big news. Get big excited, Vivi. Big. Yeah, let's go convert our currency then. And I guess... Oh, I should... Yeah, let me stop in at Decula B as well, just to pick up our plastic filament. Because assuming we get enough money, which we should be able to do, we won't have to go up here again. I mean, maybe I'll come up here to try to get more. Oh! Engineering increased to level 2! Let's go! I guess that's... Is that because I loaded into... Oh, shit! Oh, fuck! Shit. Is it because I loaded into here and it completed the craft that was going on here? And that got me engineering too? Good stuff. It's a good level up to ring in me actually getting my own 3D printer. It's a big purchase, but I hope it's going to pay off down the line. Be valuable for us. Turn that shit off. It's never going to run again. Already got that recipe. Now you can stop disappointing me forever. Hell yeah. It's about to be 12, so we can go get some extra money to convert with before we do the conversion. Guess maybe fill up on water again while we're passing through. And definitely take a shit in the office too, as we're heading up. It's 12! Why are you closed? There you go. We want to shop. Woo! 568 for okay quality. Potato moonshine, pretty good. Pretty good. I definitely do want to probably move away from the sugar stuff. Maybe I should just do that like as soon as possible, considering even just decent quality stuff made with better ingredients goes for this much. Thing with potato is though it takes days to grow, so we want that bigger scale. Maybe we still do that, though. I don't know. It might mean less frequent visits to our man here, but it might not add up to more money overall. But I don't know. If we can produce a lot, get a big stock going, we can, keep things running. We're not keeping like the masher running all day every day because we have to go out and do other things. We can't automate that. But running it a couple of times like we do with the sugar beet would be enough to maybe just keep it going every day and consistently make money on it. Maybe. Boulder. There we go. And I guess I'll walk up the stairs. I kind of got used to using the elevator, but it's not really any faster with it being so slow. I just think it's neat. So 600 something. Yeah, get me up to around 700. Leaves us with very little OC remaining. And, there's other things we want to... But again, we don't know when this is going to come up again. Like, in the time that I've been wanting a 3D printer, it's shown up maybe twice, including this time. So I just kind of need to jump on the opportunity to save me heartache later. We can consistently make money every day. It's just a matter of work and a matter of time until we have enough money for the things that we need that we can do whenever, like renovations. But stuff like the 3D printer, not so much. Okay, so I think we're good to just head back and get some of our things down. I guess I'll check if you've got any furniture, though, I mean, he has a much more limited stock, and I don't think he can have anything that we want to have right now, or that we would want to make the spend on right now. Oh, but there is another mashing kettle, though. Oh, that would be good, but it's a bit too much RM right now. And those are common enough, and the fermenting containers. More of those is always good. But I'm okay. I'm okay, I think. I will want a dishwasher, probably not this one. Eventually. We can process stolen stuff, which part of me just wants that for, like, easier inventory management, so we don't have to juggle items with various completely different, distinct stolen tags. But it would also let us sell stolen items, which would be nice. Alright. Don't like it when my door's left open like that. It's just because it closes a little bit after you go away from it, but if you, just leave... Oh, wait, this wasn't running. Whoops. Oh, it actually needs more gas? Okay. Of course, that does run out eventually. I guess that's going to have to have processed a little bit before it's ready to output gas. It must have some kind of internal storage, something, that just isn't revealed to us. Take that. The sawbuck with a chainsaw. And then I guess the 3D printer doesn't go there. Oh, wait, I haven't bought the 3D printer yet, you dipshit. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hold on. I was like, why isn't it in manufacturing? Does it count as something else? No. It's all got to be hard work, hasn't it? God damn. I mean, yeah, it does. It's kind of part of the appeal of the game, at least for me. Bad food makes you depressed. It was you that has it. Yeah, Mobileman has it. There it is. 3D printer. Leaves us with 41 RM, which is not enough to finish off our renovations, but the money will be made back. It'll be okay. Okay. Might be worth looking into, actually, some large plants. So I'm thinking about the materials we use for moonshining and distilling and whatnot. We do need the higher difficulty stuff to get XP on our distilling and whatnot. So it would be good to maybe look into, like, watermelon or something, if we can do that. But then again, it's probably going to end up being like the leek, where we need to, we want to get higher efficiency grow spots. But I guess if I get the, no, if I'm getting the flower pods or the flower bed, that's okay. We're getting the higher efficiency, so we can do our best with it anyway. Right, we can process that wood now. Let's throw this, yeah, put it on here for the time being. Don't really want it on the floor. And there we go. Our filament can now permanently live here. And we can get refills from our furnace whenever we need it. Isn't it so terribly efficient? It's just wonderful. There we go. 2 barrels full of water. This is done. That's another 30. Which I think is enough for us to run now, right? Yeah, 50. We've got 60 in there, but that's fine. Yeah. Our current method leaves us with a little bit of excess kind of frequently. But I guess we can just sell excess mash. It won't be worth terribly much, but we can do it. That's all we can make with that sugar, so we'll take that back. Okay, very good. Let's, Ooh, I should maybe start producing rubber ducks instead of plastic containers. It only takes 1 filament, and it's got a 20% fail chance. That might be better for us for XP. Ooh, we've actually got, it's not 100% anymore, because we got up to engineering 2. We've got 57% fail chance on plastic parts now, so we could start producing it, just not at a very good rate. That's awesome. I might just make some ducks, though. Look at that. It's running. It's processing. We have this, too. Likely going to be more recipes we can do on that we don't know about yet. I have some metal bars somewhere, right? That's silver. Have any steel? Yeah. Can I reveal anything with this? I can. I can reveal scrap metal. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. So if I need scrap metal, I can do that. I doubt I will want to do that, but it's not, you know, scrap metal's very easy to get. Let's just process some wood then. We'll make some firewood with it for that heating upgrade and just for maybe carpentry XP, if it gets us that even. Yeah, it's a 17% fail chance. There's also the logs we can do. We're making sawdust with this too, which is good. And yeah, this still counts as crude, so we can't make furniture parts yet. That's okay. All right. Oh, right, this... Oh. It's got, like, the icon for being, like, diesel-fueled or, like, fuel-fueled and not electrical-powered, I guess, because the chainsaw would be, but it doesn't actually need fuel, I don't think. That's a cool detail, I suppose. The Woodsman. Nice. That's a lot of firewood for 1 log, actually. Yeah, we got 10. I didn't even realize it was 10. That's good shit. And this, yeah, this can be a thing I do more regularly and get some carpentry XP out of, I suppose. Also accelerates time. I think time does accelerate when you're crafting. I think that was a recent change. This, maybe I'll make some planks as well. We do need more planks. Even if we fail, it's not the end of the world. Ah, that was a fail, but I still got some firewood out of it. Neat. Alright, planks. It's gonna be more XP because of the fail chance. Hey, a success even. Not exactly a coin flip, so fair enough. But still, good XP. Look at that. We're shooting up. 1225 now. We'll see what it's like when we finish this. Again! 1268. It's not a huge amount, but just gotta grind, I guess. Just gotta grind. We'll toss the firewood away. We'll take the planks with us. Sawdust can stay. That's it. Keep running, you. I want these filled up. I want my gas. Is there anything else we want to be doing? Like I said, we can produce metal slabs, and I could, in theory, sell those, but there's no real fail chance on that, is there? I think it will still get us some XP. We can make pipes. Pipes are good. I should make a bunch of steel bars, I suppose. Work on my recycling first, get a bunch of steel bars, use it to make pipes for XP. Yeah, okay. Put the plastic away for now. Just get all this metal scrap in. Very good, and just toss it in there. Should be enough for a few at least. Yeah, can't even fit it all in there. Right. Gotta scroll up. There you go. There's no chance of failure on that. So I can just run that, and it'll cost me some gas, but we can afford that. And we can get some more XP. And yeah, because I'm actually near this thing more often, I can just hear when it's done. And just have it run, you know? Have it, and come back to it when it's done. Yeah, keep going, keep making ducts. And I'll probably do the same thing once we're through some of the metal, is just process a bunch more of our plastic trash into the filament. And that's more annoying because it's not affected by a skill. I've just got to get a better machine to not have to roll the dice on that. But dice rolling may be done. But it's all a lot more efficient now. Yeah, like, look at this workspace. It's coming together. I'm actually feeling the value of having upgraded the workshop a little bit now. With all the room here. Probably want to find something to put in the middle of the room eventually. It's all to be rearranged. Eventually. It all just is what it is for now. That water away. Oh, right. Can't put it away here. Put it away upstairs. Sorry, streams of this game might be a lot of this from now on. Just kind of doing tasks. But I enjoy the tasks, so I consider it worthwhile. Oh, shit, I had another log. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Yes, we can be doing more wood. More planking, even. Yeah, it's manually operated, so we have to be in this menu. But I think it's manually operated stuff that gets that menu. Again, succeeded. Again, very lucky with our carpentry. But yeah, that might mean we just don't need to, at least not buy as many planks anymore. Saves us some money. And gets us XP. We become more well-rounded. Go. Chomping on some raw turnips. You know how it is. Don't judge. You've been there. You've done what I do. We're the same, you and I. God, those finished so quickly. Oh! Oh, that's the apartment 10 walls done, which I probably can't afford the RM for right now, but I guess tomorrow we can pay that off. So much shit in here. Wait, I've got glowing shit in here. Is that from when I was infected? Like, you start doing glowing shits? That's extremely funny. What a great game. Am I right or am I right? Yeah, let's go hand all these materials in. Yeah, we're getting to the point now where we're able to get through our daily routine a bit more quickly. To the point where I've got a few more hours left in the day. So I might start like implementing the a mining trip into the daily routine. We do need to go down there to continue that quest. We should probably do that. Maybe just also do some mining. Although I say daily, I've got to figure out how quickly the mining spots replenish, because I don't think that's daily. But we can always be sitting in the base processing stuff. I call it the base, like it's Minecraft or something. Yeah, about that renovation. Yeah, it's not very expensive, but I can't afford it right now. Sorry. Once we've got that, though, we'll be able to move that guy in. So that should be our next spend with regards to that. Still no space. Still no goddamn space. Fuck! Okay, I guess he was looking. Fair enough. I was like, you can't see me. And he looks away. Whatever. I'm not stealing them from you. You get over it. You crybaby. God. See, this stuff I steal from you. I almost don't want to, because it fucks up my inventory. The stolen stuff is stored separately. Look at that. Look at this. Look, and because these are like stolen from different people, they're stolen separately. It's horrid. God almighty. Just take some of the stolen stuff. Bit of cleaning. And then maybe I actually will get into, maybe sometime soon, I'll get into, like, the proper dishwashing, like, laundering stuff. So this is less of an issue. And I can actually just get the stolen stuff processed for convenience's sake. A nice Spite, hello. Spite Dragon here, you have the power to be his friend. It's true. Hello. The true power of the crusty old abandoned tenement building is light. And friendship, and etc. Right. So I guess we will head down to the mine then. I guess we'll go back. Because we don't go to the mine from out here anymore, because it's not the best route. Worth laundering when you can to just reduce stack count. Yeah, I'm definitely at the point where I'm feeling that. Like, I assume it's just going to be detergent that it needs, and I have some of that back at base, and it wouldn't probably be too much to just buy some when I need more. So it seems like a worthwhile expense. So I'll keep an eye on. We're out of money because I spent it all. But if I see a dishwasher that's affordable and I can get it, I will get it, and we'll get into that. It's the Moonchild. Speaking of which, I gotta get those moon stickers up. Here's a moon for the Moonchild. I feel like I couldn't put it up on walls when I tried, though. Unless... yeah, it doesn't let you. Why, though? Why? Why doesn't it let me? Why do you want me to have fun? Moon rats. There you go. In terms of money, we have no money. We have a bit of money. We have good cash flow. But we don't have good liquidity. Is how, I don't know, a grifter would put it, maybe. How a CEO would put it. Right, let's throw this excess back in here. To be processed later. So much stolen crap. I didn't put the fucking planks away when I took all that. Oh well. But, you know, it's coming together. It's a coaster. It is a coaster. It's up and down. You know? At the end of the money... at the end of the day, we have no money. At the end of the money. And then, start the next day, we sell a bunch of mash and stuff, and then we're away again. It's a thing of beauty. It's the economy in action, okay? Otherwise, the economy would simply be stagnant, and that's obviously bad. These are doing okay. But now, yeah, we've got the 2 in there. We've got a 3rd one. We can just cycle it out when it's full. At the end of the day, we have no money. At the end of the money, we have no day. True. Investors are putting it in. Yeah. I guess I technically have investors in the sense that there are people living here who pay me to live here. Fucking genetic freaks of nature. Better not to look at them. But yeah, I'm taking their money, and, you know, I'm eventually, not right now, but I'm eventually gonna use that money to make their living conditions better. They just kind of have to trust that I'm gonna do that. When I say that I will. But eventually, it will all come back around to them. The ominous mirror. Oh, I have more fucking... Oh, yeah. More shit quality carrot mash from, like, my first cooks. We don't really have any other carrot mash going, but we can make more. Yeah, we have some here, too. Yeah, I should get some of that cooking now. We've got time in the day. We can kind of babysit this. Best not to look at the freaks of nature. No. Just take their money and try to pretend that they're not there. That's how I go about it anyway. Ah, the ominous mirror. Oh. It makes me look all warped and fucked up. Don't know what to make of this. Right, so this is already enough to fill this up, isn't it? It's 50. Yeah. Oh, that's already cooking, but yeah. That'll go soon. And I guess I'll get some more cooking up right now. More mushies. The mirror that makes you more bold. How does that work? Bends the light emitted only by your hair. Kind of shit they would have had on the Northern Lion Super Cruise. If only they hadn't taken it from us. Go. Love being organized. There you're cooking away. Steel bars are coming in. I can put this in here now. Doesn't make you bald, it just moves your hairline back like a full inch. Yeah. It's like how with a black hole you can see the accretion disk behind it because the light is bending, or like the opposite of that somehow. Because that's like moving the light of the accretion disk forward over the black hole, but it's a white hole. I don't know. Something. I'm trying to say something smart here. You gotta trust in that. More ducks. Truly gone off the deep end with the ducks. But it's good XP. Look at it. We're actually going to hit engineering level 3 eventually. There's a filament that needs doing. I'll leave it in there for now because this is busy running. The hairline is bending. The last hairbender? I'll see myself out. Yeah, that's going to still be a while yet. Bothers me to not have this running, but it is what it is. It's, Oh, wait, that's the output from that, isn't it? It's the kill you. Wait. Oh, I'm giga stupid. I should have been doing this. Fuck, I should have had that running earlier. We could have sold that. The event horizon of the bald spot, yeah. That's how it is. That's how it is aging. You pass the event horizon and you're kind of like, you know, you can be balding, your hairline can be receding, and that's fine. You can make that work. That can look good. That's fine. But then you pass the event horizon, and then it's like you are balding now. Like you're not having receding hairline. You're just You're either living with it or you're gonna, like, shave it all. That's the event horizon. I gotta get more things to do in the day. Damn. I'll eventually be able to make my own watches, which could be good money, but we're saving the plastic parts for now. And I'd have to start gathering leather scraps. Glass shards are easy to get, and I can't do it yet. It's a 2-day process? This is like manual, isn't it? There's a manual machine. You probably run this on a non-manual machine. That way old people's hair gets all thin and weird. Spaghettification. It is. It's as the hair approaches the event horizon, it goes beyond it. I guess, yeah, you're beyond it once you get to that point. It does get spaghettified, yeah. It gets stretched out like a noodle. It becomes weird. Making watches? Eventually we'll be able to make watches, yeah, an eye tag. Yeah, we can't do it yet. We need better machining and probably a better machine to make it on. Rolex salesman being stuck in the slums is very odd. I mean, if they're, like, fake, terrible Rolexes made by a fucking idiot that doesn't know what he's doing, then I feel like it's more understandable, right? Yeah, I'm kind of just doing late-night busy work. Sorry I'm so, like, back and forth with the menuing always, but I gotta check on stuff or I'll die. I guess we should just be running this carrot mash, shouldn't we? Yeah, it's not the capacity of the thing, but it'll produce something. It's not good quality anyway. We kind of wouldn't want to mix that with good quality stuff. And then we can build a stockpile of good quality stuff to completely fill this thing with. Your top fan on YouTube. Smiles, grins, chuckles, toots. Congratulations. You are pretty good. I will give you that. More. Yeah, we can make rebar too. I guess just anything we need. Like we were making rail before. All good XP. Now, I guess I suppose we're just waiting for some time to pass. We could do a plant update. I have such things to show you. Because I also have my photos from my my trip to go. Oh, was that the dog finishing? I think it was. Huh. It makes a noise when it's done being made. But yeah, I took a bunch of pictures when I went to go watch Touring Car. Yeah. There was news of an Italian guy trying to scam someone with a fake Rolex that turned out to be real. Oh. It's like, trust me, sir. This is the finest fake Rolex money can buy. You will not be dissatisfied with my product. The guy's like, oh yeah, okay. Like, I'm down. I'm in the market for a fake Rolex right now. Let me have a look. And he examines it with his little eyepiece that he carries around with him, obviously. And it's like, slaps him across the face. How dare you, you cur! You tried to pass this off as a fake Rolex. This is clearly real. I won't buy such tripe. That's a good bit. You can make a sketch out of that. Anyway, plant update. How about a plant update? Or starting out with a car update. I think, I don't know if I have to refresh the slideshow. I think I do. I do. There we go. So I didn't grab all my pictures. I just grabbed a selection of pictures that I took. Because there were a lot, and a lot of them were bad. I think he traded one he thought was fake for 3 cheaper Rolexes. It turned out he was actually making a loss. Oh, I see. So he traded away the one real one for 3 fakes. You can't, like, combine them to upgrade them like it's TF2 crafting. When you're done with updates, run through your Rolodex of vocal stems. Okay. So I don't know if these are ordered or if, yeah, there's a bunch. But yeah, I went to a touring car race and I used it as an opportunity to practice my photography, basically, because I have a kind of half decent camera that I was very, very thankfully given. It's not like a proper DSLR. It's a bridge camera. And the way I would say to think about that, if you don't know camera stuff, and I barely do, is, like, think of the difference between a laptop and a PC. You know, a laptop can be good. It can have good specs. But you're not modifying that fucking thing. It is what it is, for better or for worse. Whereas a PC, you customize that and build that however the hell you want it. So with a bridge camera, I can't swap out the lens or anything like that. I'm stuck with the lens that's on it. But it's got a 63 times optical zoom, so it's pretty good anyway. But it's, what is it? It's a Sony DSC H400. Keep hearing it as touring car, and it's way more interesting. Not that I'd say no to watching cars go fast, too. I mean, that would be interesting. Cars operated by robots. I'd be more interested in that. But yeah, there was... it's mainly touring car, but they run a bunch of other stuff during the day. This is during one of the... I guess I am saying, like, touring, which is like touring. When I guess others might say touring car. But this is during one of the Porsche races. This one Porsche basically spun out, and I didn't quite manage to catch it as it was happening. This is just as it was coming to a halt. Turing Test is such a damn good game. I've heard about it. I've not played it. Hold on. My sleep is getting out of control. I gotta pause. Yeah, this is just as it was finishing spinning out, and then I got this quite nice close-up. And this is one of the pictures that I think really demonstrates the quality of the lens on this thing, the optical zoom. I don't think this is even it zoomed all the way, but you see this picture, and you wouldn't know how far away I was from this thing. But, like, this is me. Okay, so there's this. There's where the car is at. There's that section of gravel. There's the entire actual track. There's the section of gravel on the opposite side of the track. Then there's the fence. Then there's a whole bunch of grass. Because this isn't me at trackside. You'll see my trackside pictures later. This is me, like, up on a hill, kind of a minute or two away from the track. So to get, like, a picture this clear, it's partially the lens. It's also partially the tripod that I got that I forgot to include a picture of. You get the idea. It's a tripod. I have a tripod for my camera now. Short, definitely try it out sometime. Love to watch you play it. Such a good experience. Okay, I'll think about it. I've got to buy some stuff because I've got to buy Dead Island 2 because me and Caleb are going to be playing that apparently. But I'll look into it. I'll maybe get it. But yeah, it's the quality of the lens and the zoom combined with the stability granted by the tripod, because I do not have the most steady of hands, and I've got better technique for holding the camera now. Like I used to do, like, you know, hold it with my right hand, and that's got, like, you know, it's meant to grip onto there. It's got, like, you've got, like, the button. It's even got a little extra grippy spot for your thumb to be on, so you can get really solid grip on it. And then I would just have my hand kind of on the left side of the thing, the left hand. But I saw other people with better cameras being, like, you know, doing the thing where you kind of hold it by the lens. So I've been doing that, and it's kind of got, like, grippy bits built into it for that. So I'm doing it like that now. And then get a bit more stability that way, but it's still not enough for really long-range photography like this. So having it just perfectly steady on a tripod really helps with this kind of thing. By Cryptmaster. Does feel professional-grade photography. Thank you. There's a lot of duds, because it turns out, like, taking a picture of cars that are trying to move as... Oh, what the... Okay, but... Sorry, fucking Steam was, like, playing trailer audio, and it scared the shit out of me. There's a lot of fuck-ups, because it's hard to capture really fast-moving targets. But you know, I have to just pick the ones that were successes out of those. That was good, and I kind of just got a few pictures as they were recovering it. I like this one, and one of just another car going by as it was happening. Obviously, they don't stop the race, but they bring out the safety car and they slow down when stuff like this happens, which is a lot, it turns out. Then, yeah, this is me still in the same position, so still no closer to the track. And this picture kind of gives you a better idea of how far I am away, but there's still a lot more distance that you're not seeing there. But this is the same distance away with the car being like 90 degrees to me. So it's like right in front of me, moving very fast. Like it's moving as fast as possible relative to me. And a lot of these ones are a lot more blurry. And I had to for the actual movement here, because they are racing by, not in these pictures, but in this picture and some of the later ones you see. My main experiment, my main point of learning was shutter speed and fucking around with shutter speed. And the obvious first thing is just ramping it up really high, so that I can get these pictures of moving vehicles where they effectively look like they're not moving. Like you can't even see, in this one, you can't even see any motion blur on like the wheels as they're turning. But they are moving like full fucking pelt. Thing about photography is you don't see anyone else's duds. Yeah. Don't pro photographers just fucking spam the shutters in order to get even one good photo? I don't even know if that's viable, because I know there's like burst shooting. I don't know if my camera can do that. I probably should have looked it up while I was there. I don't know if it can. Let me actually look it up right now. If it does, then I can embarrass myself. My phone can do burst. I've done that before. I don't know. Maybe I just need to look into getting another camera. Which, the cameras that I've got, I'm very grateful were given to me. So I don't have to spend anything on them. So I would end up spending a lot on a good camera if possible. Continuous shooting? Is that it for this? Oh, it does. Oh, you can do that. Oh shit. You can select single shooting or continuous shooting as the shooting mode. Oh, that would have made things a lot easier. Oh fuck. Hold on. I gotta turn it on and try this. So how do I do that? What button is it? Menu. Oh, I have to go. Oh, I have to hit the menu button. I never went in here. Oh, and there's continuous shooting. So you shoot continuously if the shutter is held. So, like, quickly test this. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it operating. Oh, it does just tick away. So I don't know how quickly it takes them. Let me see how many that was. Because it was making the sound like click, click, click. Okay. It only does like 1 a second, which is not the kind of speed I would want. I don't know if there's any option for that. It says shoots up to 100 frames and up to approximately 0.71 frames per second. Yeah, it's not super fast, but I would have gotten some use out of that still. Oh well. That's for next time, because I will be doing this again. And I still managed to get... It's like Accuracy Moonlight as a wedding photographer. I probably could. Maybe. I don't have the best setup. Again, it's just this camera, which does have a flash. A little flip-out deployable flash. And I think I know how to take an okay photo with it. And it does output like 4:3 8K photos, 20.1 megapixel. It's not bad. I could be an event photographer. It's another thing I could do for money. I'm turning into my Obenseuer self, where I'm just doing a million different things to make money, I guess. But yeah, I was still able to get pictures like this, and the way that I did it without using any kind of burst fire mode is, you can see in the background of this shot, there is a old stone structure, which is kind of there, just after the side of the track. And what I would do is, because I'm very zoomed in, and it's a 4:3 frame, so, like, if you only do it by looking at the screen, at the viewfinder, whatever, and, it's, you're reacting, human reaction speed. You're taking the picture the moment it comes onto frame. You're going to be too late. Like, you're not going to get it. So what I had to do is, like, look at something in the background as a reference and be like, I'm going to take the picture when the car gets there. And then I'm not looking at the screen. I'm looking past the camera at the wider view in reality and timing it that way. And I got much better results that way. Not having the best setup just means you'll do slightly shitty weddings. At least you might get a glass of champagne as payment. I guess. I'd probably be cheaper than, like, a proper professional photographist. So I'd have that going for me. But yeah, I got a few that were like that look pretty good, a little bit blurry, but I think it's impressive I could get those at all, really. But, like, I like how consistent these three are. Like, the cars are in the exact same spot. Like, I missed... I want them right in the middle, and they're all just kind of to the right a little bit. And a little bit blurry, but it looks okay. And that one, too. Jesus Christ. And then this was at the start line for the second race. And here I did, like, another little experiment, which was kind of cool. At that point, I'm like, okay, yeah. Like, fast shutter speed for fast-moving things to get, like, an almost still-looking image. And I was like, okay, what if I fuck around with this? Because I knew what was going to happen was as soon as the race starts, this car is going to fucking wheel spin as it starts up. So I'm like, okay, what if I set it so that change the shutter speed slightly so that it doesn't pick up the movement of the car, which will be relatively slow compared to the movement of the wheel as it's spinning, and then just get the motion blur on the spinning wheel. And I did just that with this picture, and it pisses me off that it's cut off slightly to the right. I should have aimed the camera a little bit to the right, because obviously the car was going to jump forward. But you can see you've got that motion blur on the wheel, but not on the rest of the car. And I think that's pretty cool. That was a good little experiment. I like that one. Let me shrink it back down. That's one I'm relatively proud of. I thought it was cool. Resize that. There we go. Yeah, that one was neat. And then this was me still standing there as the laps were going on, specifically setting the shutter speed for a blurry shot. I did a few of those, but that's just an example of what it's like when you don't do very high shutter speed on a very fast-moving car, to give you an idea of the motion. What else have I got? And now these are getting darker, because apparently when you have high shutter speed, it affects the brightness of the image as well. It was getting later in the day. This is like the third race now. But these are my trackside shots. Like, these were me actually getting closer and getting something better. Could probably fix some of the brightness on these in post. I haven't done any, like, editing on them at all. These are some okay closer ones. This one's pretty good. I like this picture, because you can kind of see the tilt of the car as it's kind of turning there. Like, its weight is shifting to one side. I thought that was pretty cool. That one's okay. That one's okay. That one's pretty nice, but a little bit zoomed out. But again, got to just do that otherwise it's going to be cut off. This one's nice. This is one of my favorites, if not my favorite picture that I took. Because getting the picture of them as they're going away is a hell of a lot fucking easier to time, obviously. But this one is much clearer, much sharper, and is a fairly nice composition, I think. I would say, anyway. Can I just Control-Z that? Yeah, I should Control-Z more. There you go. That's smart. That one's okay. That's another one of them going away. That one's pretty nice. And then, yeah, another one of those. Yeah, and there's another case of, like, the reference object. For this picture, I was using the ambulance as a reference. That one's pretty good. And then that one's probably one of the better ones. This may be one of my best. I think it's like this, the one of them all going away, and the one with the wheel spin are probably some of my best of the day. That one's actually a close-up. Oh, Saranz, hello! Give me construction hat. Thank you. Okay, you can have it. Hold on. I gotta replace it real quick. Okay, you can have the construction hat. I'll have the straw hat. You want a hat? Well, you're gonna have to take it. I already gave it to Lady Vat, so you're gonna have to figure that out between you. Yeah, you've got it all figured out. Yes, I'm just talking about these are pictures that I took. I went to I went to a race event on Sunday, and I took my camera and my new tripod with me, and took a bunch of pictures and learned some things about photography. And I think I did okay in some places. I think I took some kind of cool pictures. Precisely on the shutter speed brightness thing. The longer the exposure, the more light for the image, of course, and vice versa. Hence, space photography shutter speed is measured in minutes and hours. Yeah, right. Car goes Berber. It did go Berber. It was cool. I got some cool pictures like this one with like some motion blur on the wheel spin, and just some cool pictures in general. I'm learning to do amateur photography, basically. Partially for car stuff, partially for my plants. Did I have anything else to show of these? But yeah, these are just the highlights, basically. I took a lot more pictures than just these. But you gotta kind of just pick out the good ones. But yeah, pretty damn happy with that one. And again, getting the timing right on that. It's slightly easier because this was over to the left as the car is coming at me, but it's still moving pretty quick. So it is a split second to be able to get this picture. This is on one of the last laps of the last race. So I was kind of like, I hope I can get a really good one with this exact shot. And there it sits. There it is. Only the fastest shot for those speedy plants. Yeah, they do grow quick, as you're going to see shortly. As you're going to see right now, actually. But yeah, it's been pretty hot. It's been, like, weather-wise, it's been warm but breezy and with, like, cold wind. So it's not too bad to be out in. But as for stuff that's inside in the greenhouse and in the little mini propagator greenhouse, it gets pretty fucking hot. It was like 41 degrees Celsius in the mini greenhouse earlier today. So all this stuff has needed a lot of careful watering and checking up on. But a lot of stuff doing very nicely there. Check this out. I got this, my polytunnel. It arrived, and I have it set up. And it's pretty damn big. Like, you could have some tall stuff in here. This is going to be protecting my my plants from the pests in the coming months. And I've already got a few things moved out into there. Cool thing about it, too, is because it's not like it's not like solid plastic material or anything. It is an actual mesh. You can actually water the plants through the mesh. Like, you don't have to open it up to water it. So that's pretty neat. And here's what's inside. I believe there's, yeah, some of the spinach is there. The potatoes are there. I think parsnips are there. Because these are at the point where they're growing pretty quick. Things are warm, but they don't want to be kept in the greenhouse because they'll kind of grow too quick and not the way I want them to. They need to be slowed down a little bit. Yeah, no more fucking cabbage moths. Exactly. It's going to protect from that. It's going to be such a blessing to not have to do, like, pick off eggs every single day. Snails be gone. Yeah, hopefully it helps with snails. It's kind of, it's not really secured at the bottom. So, hopefully, hopefully. Slugs haven't been a huge issue. But anything to prevent them. But what happened last year, there are cabbage whites. They're like butterflies or moths or whatever. And they would come by literally every day. And they would land on my broccoli. And they would lay eggs on the leaves. Every single day. And if you don't check every single day and pick off every single one of those eggs, check every single leaf. If you don't do that, they will hatch into caterpillars and they will eat the shit out of it. And I had to do that every day for like a couple of months because I didn't have anything covering them. This year I've got this. So hopefully that's going to save me a lot of time and trouble. Ugh. And yes, all the plant pictures you're going to see are taken with the same camera I did the car pictures with because I wanted to try to get some good ones and I was in the mood for it. And here's the other thing I got. This is it. I've just got it inside the greenhouse right now for use as shelf space, but it's also got like a cover that goes over it that's more solid. And it's cool. It's very flexible that I can use it inside like this. I can put it outside. I can take it in the house if I needed to. Big snails? You'd be surprised where snails can fit. They are surprisingly capable of squeezing into tight spaces. And it's not even a tight space because there's no actual, there's nothing pinning the cover down to the ground. It's just loose. But, you know, if you haven't grown cabbages, you can't even imagine how bad those butterfly larvae get. It's unreal. Yeah. God for fucking bid. If I do cabbages, it's gonna be like they're never gonna come out from under this cover. God. Cute fat ones that fit in your hand. We do get those. Technically bigger than your hand. Ugh. Never seen any that big. But goddamn. Ugh. But yeah, look at all this. Everything's doing pretty nice. I've got some close-up shots. Some stuff's been moved. This is some of the tomatoes. That are getting to the point now where they're putting out side shoots. And they're getting really big, so might need to be replanted soon. And once they get a little bit bigger, I'll have to start snipping those side shoots, and I'm gonna be on top of that this time. You haven't? No. Gotta get the name for you to look up. Oh no. Need chemical detergents for snails and slugs, I think. They'll squeeze through anything. Yeah, might have to just go down that route if it becomes an issue. I have had my first pests, actually. I didn't get a picture of it. It's not this. Something else nearby. Had some aphids already. There are already aphids. And I've kind of been using a chemical solution for that. In the sense that I just get some, like, dishwashing fluid and put it in a spray bottle and kind of spray it around. And that does it. That cleared them out. But that could be an issue. Yeah, it was on these, actually. I don't know if they might actually be in this picture. This is before I noticed. Yeah, actually, you can see them. You can see them here. This is the courgettes, I think. You see those little bits of green on there near the base of this one? There's a few. They're around. Yeah, fucking aphids. Frank West would be proud. I was kind of thinking that the other day when I was doing the car photography specifically. Like once I took up the pose, giant African snails. I'll look up in a sec. Oh god. Yeah, once I took up the pose with like my right hand on the camera on the shutter button, left hand like cradling the lens. It's like I channeled Frank West. All right, giant African snails. I'm not going to put this up on stream because it's going to be awful, I bet. Oh, yeah, those. Oh, yeah, those. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, they do fit in your hand, don't they? Oh. Yeah, I won't begrudge you thinking they're cute, but I can't handle that shit. Oh. Is a professional way to hold the camera? I had to take classes. You've got more expertise than me then, because I'm a complete amateur. I just got given a camera, and I was like, okay, I guess I'm into photography now. Yeah, I should look into more like actual camera learning at some point, even if it's just looking things up. You know, what camera you got? It's not super good. Again, I got it for free. It's a Sony DSC H400, which is not like a proper DSLR or anything, but it's pretty good. It's got a 63. I mean, pretty good by my amateur standards. But it's got a 63 times optical zoom, which got me a lot of very nice pictures for the car thing. Not bad. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. So many aphids, he's going to act like the guy in Scanner Darkly. Snail looks so smug. Let's see. He does. It looks like a cat. It genuinely... no, it doesn't look like a cat. It looks like a rabbit. It looks like a fucked up, horrific rabbit. Just sitting there. I could see it doing rabbit things. Yeah, if it ever falls, pray that you never break the lens. It's like the most expensive part. Yeah, I'd like to think I'm fairly careful with my things, so I should be okay. At least I got it for free. But it hasn't happened. It won't happen. I'm not going to jinx it. But yeah, these are huge and are going to need replanting soon. They're probably soon enough going to get to the point where they start climbing. Yeah, this batch of peas, and especially the dwarf French beam, which I spelt incorrectly. They're beams now. It's beam. But are like doing really well. Very good germination rate on these. This is my first time planting them. But really great germination rate, and they're all standing very strong. Leaves are looking good and everything, so those are looking very nice. Looking forward to seeing how those perform. A little tip I learned. Turns out exposure can be manually worked inbuilt with some cameras. Really? Mama wants some peas. Oh yeah, me too. I feel like literally everyone I talk to about this stuff asks about peas. Because you need to grow a lot of peas if you want peas. I'm hoarding my peas. You cannot have my peas. Because it takes so many pea plants to get a good amount of peas. Wet potatoes. Let me go back. Hold on. Potatoes have been on screen. They're outside right now. They're among all this. Which one of these is the peas again? Might be this. I think this might be the peas on the right. Oh, the potatoes. I think that's the potato plant right there. I fucking love peas. Me too. You've not had peas until you've had homegrown peas. They are genuinely more tasty and bigger too. Yeah, these are the peas. That spinach. That I think is radish or something like that. That's also that. That's spinach again. That I think is also spinach. Can potatoes grow vines outside of the ground, like reaching for the light? Yeah, that's what this is. You growing any Saiyans out there? I've got my radish. I've got carrots. I'm growing carrots. Trying to remember what other like vegetable names there are among the Saiyan characters. I'm doing broccoli, like broly. So yeah, a few. That's what I mean. But yeah, potatoes do like grow above the ground, and like once they, in like the summer months especially, they grow crazy quick once they actually breach the ground. Seems to be some non-toxic options for snail deterrents, including some biological ones. Might be worth looking into it. Know of Muscovy ducks. That's quite a responsibility. Yeah. I think we talked about that before. But yeah, it would be good. But you can also get a pet crow. But anyway, back to where we were. Yeah, the peas and the beans, the peams are doing nice. Seen the picture of potatoes reaching out for soil. I might have. They are kind of crazy like that. Seen a few freak ass pictures. Yeah, I got this shot. That's like more onions, I think. Yeah, more peas. This is the earlier batch of peas. What you saw here is peas that I planted this month. But I'm kind of doing stuff in several staggered batches. So this is peas from a few months earlier. You see how these are kind of slumped over, but it's because they're trying to climb. You can see they've got their little climbing tendrils coming out now. So those need to be replanted soon, and to get some support to climb. Apparently buy parasitic nematodes. Huh. Yeah, those are doing okay. That's another picture of them. This is the other tomatoes. These are the one of the other varieties, the tumbling toms, which aren't as far along. I think they're meant to be smaller anyway, but they're doing okay. Where is the soil meme? Okay, let me look it up. Oh God. Normal vegetables. You must store us at the right temperature, in the right humidity, or we will spoil and rot in no time. And then potatoes. It's just like roots climbing all over a wall. Where's the fucking soil? Yeah, that's good. It's freaky. It is freaky, but I appreciate that about potatoes, that they will just kind of grow. You're a good farmer, my favorite serve. Thank you. Hope your tax isn't too harsh this year. Yeah, those are doing okay. This is, I think, is that another batch of spinach, or is that something else? I don't know, but I got a nice little shot of it with the water droplets on it. I think a potato would be able to grow in a body. Probably not, because, like, I guess it depends what you mean. If you're saying, like, a dead body and you, like, hollow out a cavity, maybe that might be a less hostile environment. But like a living human body, there's only a few places you could really put it in, like a living body, and that would be like in the stomach, and that's pretty hostile and acidic, so probably not there. I don't know. But if you hollow out a corpse, maybe. Distressing thought, but depends on the level of decomposition. Yeah, like a corpse. Yeah, I think so for sure. Yeah, those are good. This is my one really good broad bean plant. That's doing pretty well also. And my asparagus. Look at my asparagus. It's hard to really get a good picture of it on this background. This was just kind of growing out the one thing before, and that's kind of branching off now. So that one asparagus is actually doing very well. Still no movement on the other one, because I planted two. But that one's looking really good. Why is the spear so thin? It's baby. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing with it. I know I'm supposed to, like, effectively leave it 2 years before harvesting anything, but presumably it'll thicken up as it goes on. Be too much for a fresh one, yeah. Don't grow your greens in food scraps and fecal matter. Too much nutrients is a bad thing. Yeah. But there you go. You got pumpkins? No, I tried growing one last year. I got given one from, it's actually the guy that I work for now. I didn't work for him then. But I got one, from that place. Just because they had, I think it was there. I don't know. But whoever it was, they had like a bunch of excess that they weren't doing anything with. They were just giving them away. So I got one. And it didn't succeed. I don't know if it was the conditions, because it was too late in the year, or I didn't have, or they didn't, like, get pollinated. It didn't do well, I remember. So I might try that again at some point with better, more controlled conditions. But for the time being, I haven't done that. I've got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff. Yeah, many things that have not really shown themselves here. I mean, you can see in... hold on. From this picture, I only showed you a selection of things. Like, there's the... You can see the baby sweet corn down there, which is doing really well. And a bunch of other things. It's all going very well. You've tried Stardew? Yes, I've played a bunch of Stardew Valley. Never gotten super far in a Stardew save, and it was before I got into any of this stuff that I played. I had all my Stardew playtime, but I do like that kind of game. Yeah, the game that we're playing right now, which we will eventually get back to, I'm also farming in as a premonition. Yeah, turns out I just like that kind of thing. It all worked out that way. Right, but yeah, that's all your images for today. Anyway, game. Real plants are just more satisfying. Yeah, there's something to be said about real farming. It takes a lot more effort and it takes a hell of a lot more time, but that makes it more worthwhile. You know, the crops... Oh, Jesus Christ, that was loud. I recall. Why have you done this to me? But, you know, we're growing stuff in this game, too. We're doing sugar beets and carrot. We've been doing leek, but I don't know if I'll continue with it. Might go back to potatoes. Did I cook the last of my potatoes? I think I did. That was stupid. I shouldn't have done that. Do I have any seeds left for potatoes? Oh, I have plenty. Okay, cool. Let's, I guess I'll do it tomorrow, so it's all synced up again, but I'll grow some more potatoes, and we can do more potato wine. Oh, Rolodex of vocal stems. It's hard to even, like, call them up out of my memory. A lot of them are probably Neocranium references. A lot of them are probably Grapefruit references, too. I say Slick a lot because of him. What else is there? I say, like, like Schmovement and Schmicks and shit like that a lot. That's definitely one. I say Yump instead of Jump a lot. Don't know where I got that one from. That might have been Joey. Mom? Randomize? Yeah, that's one. That's a classic. Well, I guess it's less of a classic, but there certainly is one that I have done. I don't know. I'd kind of just have to think about it and let them come to me. But it's like I almost don't even recognize them as being vocal stems. I just say things sometimes. I got Yump from Markiplier? I guess it theoretically could be that for me. Oh shit. I haven't watched Markiplier for a very, very long time, and I didn't very much when I did anyway. Maybe. I don't know where I got that from. Right. So I could have waited for that carrot mash to be done. Oh well. Throw that in there. Throw some more carrots. We're mashing. It's an old one. It could be. It could reasonably be. I don't know how many of like things I've held onto from back then, or how much of it has just been phased out. But maybe I just wouldn't remember it. Hard to say. That's just where it infected me. Yeah. Goes back. Cute. Lovely. Alright, time to go to sleep. Gotta sleep real bad. Let's let this finish. And then we're not wasting acetylene overnight. Nice. Oh, that's one. That's a vocal stem. That's fucking, what's his fucking name? Steve whatever MRE. Nice. Like the particular way of saying nice. It's okay, it's like a hybrid stem. Right? Because it's between that and it's the way, in the game Fury, you have the boss that you fight, who's the guy with the ore. And there's a bit where you're kicking his ass and you do a phase change. And he's like, nice. I also say it like that. That's like a double stem. That's a good one. Yeah, let's have a 10-hour sleep. Our man gets a lot of fucking sleep. Don't say 6, 7. Sometimes I think it. Like, I think I was sort of freaking out doing the hand motions. Yeah, it's one of the ones where, like, once you're aware of it, even if you don't do it, it kind of sticks with you, unfortunately. Oh, the pumpkin from the old Flash game. I know the one you mean. No, I don't want that. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good cut. Oh, I have that one. I do that one sometimes. Like, fucking... Give me the cheese. That kind of... Yeah, I say that. So I say shit like that sometimes. That's so real. That's real. You're real for that? Fuck, this isn't grown yet. No, I don't want that. Yeah. Pretty sure you're ancient actors, so I'm curious. Any Flash games you liked? Oh, God, yeah. It's hard to remember the names of some of them, but I did have, like, a bit of a Flashpoint binge a few years ago. Ooh, I don't remember the name of it, but there's one where it's like, it's first-person zombie survival driving, and you're, you know, steering left and right, smashing into zombies or avoiding them, and making money on your runs to upgrade your car and eventually make it all the way. I really loved that one. That was great. There was a website I used to go on daily when I was very young. Or much younger, called Jaya's Games. That's where I'd get all my Flash game recommendations from. And that's how I'd find a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that was new. War Bears. I was big on War Bears. I thought War Bears was awesome. Even though I wasn't good at it. But War Bears was a series of point-and-click adventure games. Where you're controlling a special ops team of bears. Who were... you know, going in and defusing terrorist operations. I fucking loved War Bears. Had really good pixel art and good animations. Very funny. Good humor. Great. Road of the Dead. Yeah. Road of the Dead. Banger. Really fucking good. Like, all-timer, high-quality game. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Spite knows it too. Banger. Fucking love Stick Wars. Yeah, I loved a lot of that kind of thing. I was very much big into my, like, stick figure fighting animations for a good while there. Your Sift heads and your what was it? What was the name? Zhao Zhao, however the hell you pronounce it. Yeah, I was big into that. Really good shit. Animated versus animation was a classic as well. Oh my god, that takes me back. Real early days. But yeah, I would go on that website. And get daily recommendations for new Flash games. What else was there? I was big into Nitrome for a while, who I think is still around. Still doing shit, I think. Just putting out, like, really high-quality browser games. Oh, they worked on Shovel Knight Dig. That's right, yes. They're still going hard, working on shit. I don't know if they're... Yeah, they're doing, like, a lot of mobile games. But they got, like, browser games. What's their most recent thing? That's just playing it. New website's coming soon? When's that? June 2018. I don't think that new website is coming soon. So I don't know how active they are. Oh, some of their stuff has gone to Steam. That's good. But yeah, Nitrome, a lot of good-ass games. Play the sequel. I don't know if I did, actually. I don't know if I knew there was a sequel. But that reminds me, there was another series that I don't remember the name of off the top of my head, where it was also a zombie thing. It might have just been like The Last Stand or something like that, where it was a kind of like a side view defense thing. You're just a guy with a gun shooting zombies, and you go and loot stuff between nights. And get better guns and search for stuff, make decisions. I remember really liking the first one, and then I think with the second one, they made it like a proper side-scroller. I don't know if I liked that as much. Guys that made it did say they're working on the third game, and the second game expanded on the lore. Oh! Really enjoyed playing Earn to Die. Yeah, I've definitely heard of that. I definitely know that. Alright, I didn't take these. I remember Earn to Die. There was series of games. I'm definitely remembering a lot of, like, later Flash era stuff. There's those games where you play as an elephant. I think those are on Steam now. Yeah, the games where you play as an elephant. You've got to get all the achievements. Those were good. I like those. Right, that's kill you. That can be processed. We're cooking, baby. We're cooking. Ever heard of Don't Escape? Oh, maybe. I can think of so many Flash games. But like I don't remember the name. Like, I remember I played a shitload of like escape room games. I might have played these. I don't know. I remember playing some like horror ones that were okay. Like what was it? Was it just The House? It was The House. Yeah, I played The House. That was back when I actually got scared of jump scares. Oh, Haunt the House. That's another good Flash game as well. That shit rocked. Fucking Ghostmaster ass game, Haunt the House, where you've just got to you're a ghost possessing objects and you've got to scare all the people in the house. That shit was cool. There's that game where you're a little guy running in a tube going forward that had like a lot of story. I remember that. That was cool. The games where I mean, there's a million games like that where you're like launching a thing as far as possible. That was a whole genre back then. But the one specifically where you're the penguin, that was like the big one, I think. It was good shit. What else do I remember? But I'd recommend go check out War Bears. Just like watch a video of a playthrough of War Bears. War Bears was really good. No one knows about War Bears. That's my deep cut. Had a grand old time. Even just fucking up in those games is fun. Like, yeah, you got to start over or load a checkpoint, but like, it was the games with a really good sense of humor, so it was enjoyable every time. Earn to Fly, yeah. Yeah. Probably. Basically the opposite of an escape room where you're trying to make your shelter as safe as possible from a bunch of different threats. Oh, I've not heard of that. That's a really cool concept, though. That's awesome. I gotta eat these potatoes before they go bad. There we go. There you go, that's filled up. Those are basically good, so I'll leave them. Is there anything else? Oh, yeah, yeah, there were two things that I wanted to mention with regards to, like, what I consider classics. My classics that I remember. My historic classics. And it's not particular games, but, like, particular sites that I found. I guess, 3, now that I think about it, actually. Because obviously there's Powder Game. I can't not mention Powder Game. That shit was goated, and, like, the more advanced versions of it are even more goated. And, like, the desktop one that you can get now, which has, like, deuterium that you can make reactors in, is fucking sick. Still remains sick. But there were 2 sites. Fuck, I gotta harvest those before they kill me. I want to say, what was it? I can't remember the name of these sites. Eyes Maze with a Z. I'll just get you the fucking link. It's like a Japanese guy who made a bunch of kind of similar to War Bears, where it's point and click, but a lot of these games are you're growing something. You're putting things down, and then they interact with each other, and you have to pick the right sequence for the animation to kind of play out correctly, and you get the good ending. And those are like really good visual spectacle games. Again, watch videos of them on YouTube. They're cool. And the other one is probably more well-known because I think they've got a couple of games on Steam now. But Vector Park. I was big on Vector Park. And those are largely like Flash experiments more than games. But, you know, I had the free time to be fucking around. I should put these in both chats, actually, instead of just Twitch. Hold on. There you go. There's Vector Park, and there's Eyes Maze. Why is that? Oh, it's going into both. Whoops. Oh well. I'm spamming my own chat. Don't worry about it. Stuff like you had to put boards on the windows to keep people out. Put a top over the window to keep a swarm of bugs out. Didn't nail the boards in, they'd fall. That's cool. That's cool. Same kind of thing, like with War Bears, where it's just like trial and error. Just figure out all the steps you need to do in the right order. And like with Eyes Maze as well. That shit banged. That shit really banged. So is there anything else I can remember that's like specific examples of individual games? There was what was it, Hoshi Saga? There's like another Japanese guy who would just make a bunch of little puzzle games where you have to find the star in a bunch of levels. Those were classic. Those were good. I had like another website. It was like before my JS Games era. I don't remember what it was called. But that was like truly like my earliest days on the internet. But it was this site where it was just a list of Flash games. Like, that was it. And I don't know if the list ever even got updated. It was just a list. And you could just go through the list and play a bunch of different, like, Flash experiences. And a bunch of the, like, classic Flash experiences were on there. Like, they had, like, just a link to Peanut Butter Jelly Time. They had Spank the Monkey. Anyone remember Spank the Monkey? An actual classic. It was barely anything, but, you know, it was a classic. I remember a very old Horror Flash game. First Horror Flash game, I believe, maybe. Ex Mortis. Is that ringing a bell, or is that reminding me of something else? Well, hold on. I don't think I've seen this one. It looks really cool. There's like a PSX-style fan recreation project? That's awesome. I don't remember Ex Mortis. I do remember, like, I think it was a series. And it was, now that I know, it was basically, I can't remember the name of the game that it was ripping off. There was, like, a game where you would, I gotta get this mash going. You were, like, in a prison. I have it somewhere. I have a copy of it somewhere. You're in a prison, and it's fucked up, and there's monsters, and you can turn into a monster. There's a Flash game that was basically just that. Like, you're a fucked up guy in a prison, but shit gets fucked, and you gotta get out. I think that was another point and click. Photorealistic. Yeah, no real corpses, but yeah, it was graphic. That's cool. That's cool. Like, the house was kind of like that a bit. It was all, like, photo-edited stuff. It was spooky. That was good. What else? Do I remember anything else specific? Like, I mean, there must have been just so many things I experienced back in the day. That was how I spent my days in my youth. Like, when I first had PC access. Okay, so when I first had PC access, it was like me discovering YouTube for the first time and seeing shit on there, and then, like, playing, like, freeware games, like pre-Flash freeware shit, playing Lego Loco, and, like, very early PopCap freeware stuff. And then I kind of moved into Flash games. Need a nap now. Love you, bud. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you. Have a good nap. Thanks for hanging out. But yeah, I'm sure I could poke at my memory and I could think of Flash experiences that I vaguely remember literally all day. Because I did spend truly so much time on that kind of thing back then. It was like that, and then I guess Flash kind of died down, obviously. You had that, like, very brief era of the Unity browser game before Unity became more synonymous with just like just actual PC games instead. Actually grab those, get more water, leave that in there, get one more full. And then I guess my like just free time spent like that kind of just transitioned into watching videos instead. What am I missing here? Why can we only do 15? Yeah, that goes up to 20. I guess it's just the amount of beats. So we can wait for our next harvest and go again. And thank you for the coolant, Lady Vat, as well. One sec. Flash games like the Roblox games of today. there's definitely something to be said for that, for sure. Like, you definitely get less people just making their own experiences. Cybersecurity protection renewal, fuck that. I guess you could say, like, those people, or the people that would have been those people, had they been born earlier, probably moved in two different directions. One being just people working on straight indie games and, like, putting them on Steam. And the other would probably be stuff like that. Oh, that's not done yet. Fuck. Probably would be the people working on, like, Roblox games, or people making things for VR chat, stuff like that. People just working on social platforms instead of doing their own stuff, which is fine. Guess I'll just run that, because I'll have a whole batch done soon. Oh, we're gonna make so much money. We did replant our shrooms. We're all good there. Yeah, we gotta get that excess sorted out at some point. Good. There was like, I remember, I remembered all of a sudden, there was a series of Flash games that I played some of in my most recent, like, return to playing shit on Flashpoint for a bit, my little Flashpoint binge. And it was Call of Duty, basically. It was like top-down Call of Duty. You're just playing as a circle with a gun. And there were a bunch of these games with a bunch of, like, historical campaigns. I remember those being really cool. Not even really that much to say about them, just very nostalgic. There we go, swap those out. Refill you. Call of Duty for free? Pretty much, yeah, Call of Duty for free. Call of Duty, but top-down and free. I think they might have even had some, like, wackier, like, sci-fi campaigns or something. Of course, there's fucking, does it even bear saying, like, one of the most iconic Flash games ever. I don't remember the name of it. Something with age in the name, where it's the fucking RTS, where you're sending your guys at each other and you're developing through the ages of time. You know the one. You know the game. The game with the song. The game that everyone played. Except the Zoomers, I guess. But yeah, so many experiences that I had back then. And that was my era for that kind of thing. Like, I know people who play Roblox now, so I have a more of a vague idea of what that is kind of like now. And there are just, like, actual games there now. It's not just like when I played Roblox, which was many, many years ago, it was a very different place. You would have your, I think it's still the same in a lot of ways now. You'd have your obbies, and you'd have your tycoons, simulators, what have you, and you'd have your, I remember there was a Roblox game I really liked back then, where it was like, you're, on your team with, like, a pirate ship, shooting the other team's pirate ship, and it was obviously all physics-based, and that was really cool. I loved that. Yeah, I wasn't a huge Roblox guy, and I haven't in, like, more than 10 years, probably. They're gonna lose a bunch of games. Lost a lawsuit in Nevada, so they're enforcing more biometric data. They even play games labeled mild. Yeah, that shit blows, but it's kind of, I don't know. I mean, obviously I don't have a strong attachment because I'm not a Roblox guy, and haven't been for since I was of, like, the appropriate age bracket, you know? But that's kind of the thing. Is there is a particular age bracket that it probably should be for. Like, I'm not huge on the whole fucking, we've got to harvest all your data so that you can play this or that you can experience anything on the internet. I mean, trust me, living in the UK, I have to deal with that shit because we have it harsher here. But I don't know. It's probably maybe for the best that, like, the adults that want to play Roblox get a different space, maybe, There was a strong attachment because one of my favorite games is a dress-up game. Second option is that's doing worse. Yeah, that's not great. But, like, I guess it's maybe a transitionary period, but perhaps it is best that, I don't know, there are other places for people to do stuff like that that are less terrible in their way. You know, maybe more people should move to VR chat, because VR chat's pretty good for that kind of thing, and absolutely offers that same kind of thing. I'm just going back and forth between things again. I could just stay down here all day now, just waiting for these crops to grow. VR chat? Yeah. I mean, one, you can play VR chat without VR. A lot of experiences are made with VR in mind, but you can do a lot. Like a lot without VR in VR chat. Like, just the other day, there's a world called Battle Square, I think it is, which is like a really good, kind of like arena fighting game, kind of smashy, kind of inspired by Final Fantasy XIV's, like, PvP as well. That plays really well. That recently just got, like, a really big update with a lot of PC, like, flat screen support. But there's a lot of just games, like, this, I would say the same kind of spread of types of experiences is present on VR chat compared to Roblox. That would honestly be something to think about. There's a rainbow outside your window? Damn, it's a blessing. It's a sign from above. It's a sign saying you should check out VR chat. It's free, and you don't need VR. And it's good. And there's the whole, I mean, yeah, there was the whole fish world that blew up recently that I haven't been playing any of in a while. But that is really good. And is just like a good, chill fishing experience with progression and stuff. Plenty of value to be found there, I reckon. Yeah, this is ideal. Just spend a bit of time here and build up a stockpile of mash and stuff that we have. We're always putting the maximum into the fermenters. Big processing. Put that away. Why I want more of these fermentation containers so we can do more quickly. Back, there's two of them? A double rainbow? For real, for real? Damn. Extremely good fortune then, I guess, huh? Cool. Right. I want my mushies. Big mushroom production. Or big alcohol production. Go. Throw those in there. So many, like, high-quality ones, too. And, get some water. Just fill it up as much as we can. There you go. There you go. We'll get a few batches out of that. Need good fortune. My portfolios next month? Oh, God. Good luck. Ooh. Glad I do not have to worry about that. So do we need 30 sugar beet total? Like 1 sugar beet per liter? Is it really? Okay, maybe that's not... I'm still not doing the math on that. I don't know. It's easy to just put them in straight up like that. Whatever. Okay, let's maybe get ready to go sell for the day. Get that. Get some of these excess carrots. Yeah, we don't have a huge excess to sell right now. Yeah, that's not running right now, so nothing else. We're not going to be making anything else to sell today. Right, let's go. And we can just go out this way. Instead of going upstairs. Random bullshit go, always. Yeah, one thing I've thought about doing before, and it would be me just wholesale ripping off Grapefruit, even though he doesn't do it anymore, would be like a Flash game stream. As just a thing to do. I've never gotten around to it, but it you know, even though Flash is dead, a lot of like the entire Flash game like history is archived on Flashpoint, and it's worth going back and checking out. if you want a nostalgia trip, go install Flashpoint and go play some of your favorite Flash games. Some Flash games seem to be a bit broken. Yeah, some is like not perfectly archived, most likely, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. What else is there? There was a particular Doctor Who game, like official licensed Doctor Who Flash game, where it was based on the events of the episode from the first revival season, Dalek, where you play as the Dalek, escaping the facility. That one I really liked, and it was not really, but kind of Metroidvania-y a little bit, in the sense that you had to go around these levels getting upgrades for your Dalek. That game rocked. Bones gets it. And there were a bunch of like licensed Flash games that I ended up playing a lot of back then. I remember, like, what was it? It was like a lot of Cartoon Network Flash games. I think a lot of like Flash games based on cartoons. I remember there was that wasn't even one of them. I think I'm mixing things up. But there was a lot of those. I remember very vaguely. I remember a Flash game. It wasn't licensed to anything. I just remembered it for some reason. But it was a Flash game where you were like constructing a machine out of pipes, and there wasn't any goal. It wasn't like Pipe Dream or anything. But it was just you made a thing out of these different like pipe parts, and then you would make it play. It was an instrument, and it would you would make music with it. I remember that being really cool. I don't remember anything else about it beyond that. Final boss of the Doctor, and then you destroy the TARDIS, and it's GG. Yeah. You got the laser gun, levitate the shield. Yeah, it was really cool. Like, has a progression, and they were willing to let you win, even though you're the Dalek, which I thought was really cool. That one was sick. I loved that. That was another one I replayed when I went back and did my binge. Awesome. Sounds like a Fever Dream, yeah. See the Flash game with the Freddy Krueger movie? Found video of it. I did not know about that, no. Right. Is there anything I'm even looking for from you? I don't even know. And I will want some of the... Yeah, buy some of these just cosmetic items, even though I don't have massive money. It'd be nice when I upgrade the bathroom a bit more. Glass coffee table. Fancy. I'm gonna have, like, a full-on, like, modern apartment eventually. The RTS one where you played as the Cyberman. I don't know if I played that one, or if I just don't remember it. That sounds really cool, though. This will be nice to have eventually. Oh yeah, my, like, animal cages. A large rat cage. I should just get that. Yeah, I gotta put those down in the base. Keep calling it the base. The apartment. You're looking at me, aren't you? I want your blueprints, though. Remember all those Cartoon Network Flash games that had the same framework of be able to create your own levels? No, Clone Wars was one of them. Sure, other shows like DC stuff was in there. Don't know if I remember those. There's like a Codename Kids Next Door game I remember that I think was just a, generic-ass platformer / shooter. Plenty of that kind of thing. I don't know if I'm just like conjuring this in my brain. I don't know if there was like if it was a Tom and Jerry game or something else where it was like kind of puzzly and you had to make contraptions. But that's how long ago all this is. Like, I gotta really conjure up some of that memory. I'm an old man. Oh, cat. Oh, fuck. I'm bleeding, but I got a cat. Maybe I'm gonna start farming cats. Never got the code for the final level on that Kids Next Door game. You got to play as the mech? Oh, I probably didn't finish it. I was definitely not the game finisher back then. It took me years to become the game finisher, even for just real, actual video games. Never mind Flash games. I would just kind of tool around with things and then move on to the next thing to tool around with. Anyway, I've gotten very distracted today, haven't I? Let's sell this stuff. Want some booze? Oh yeah, we might not be able to sell stuff every day. I think this guy might be open every day. Look at this! Nearly 1,000! Nearly 1,000 for a full stack of, like, excellent quality mushroom moonshine. Pretty damn good. We can make that in a day. One puzzle game that was, like, based on Clone Wars. We play as Maul trying to use physics to destroy droids. I don't know if I remember any, like, Star Wars Flash games. I feel like I must have played some, right? I can't remember. Probably not going to be able to buy all these, are you? Oh, no, you are. All right, respect to that. Because, yeah, you don't open on weekends. We're going, got to do other stuff. Make that DVD. Want to jump scare the fuck out of him. All right. Have fun. Have fun with that, and see you around. Thanks for hanging out and for chatting. Yeah, so much of that memory is just blurred. There's so many things that I can't remember the name of that I probably will never remember the name of. Just sad, but, you know, the passage of time and all that. There's one thing that I think about now and then that I was never able to find again, and I can't remember what it was called. I've remembered another thing, which I'll hopefully remember to talk about. But, it was a website, which I guess would just had the one game on it. I don't know if there was more on there. But there was this particular game on there where all it wasn't, you didn't really play it. It was just a thing that you watched, I think, pretty much. Where it was these, it was like the visual art style of like a Leonardo da Vinci drawing, like a Da Vinci blueprint. And it was almost like these living creatures made with that kind of style, and they were kind of, you know, mechanical too, of course. And you would just kind of watch them, and I think it would, I don't know if it had a list of them that it would just go between, or if it would generate them from a list of parts or something, but you would just kind of watch them. Oh, fuck, that reminds me of more things now. Oh, Jesus. Well, the other thing I was going to say before I forget was there was this Flash game where it was another kind of adventure type game, where you had to make all the right choices, I suppose. But it was about, like, doing therapy on a bunch of stuffed animals. Like, I think they were stuffed animals, or something like that. And there were, like, a bunch of them in the reception, and you would pick which one you were going to deal with. And you would, like, help them with their issue. And you had, like, a bunch of methods to do therapy to them. And it was, like, taking itself very seriously, trying to be, like, real shit. I vaguely remember that. I remember being bad at that and not knowing what to do without a walkthrough. So that was the thing. But the other thing I remember is Flow. Flow is a banger. And that's another one where it got, like, a wider release. Because Flow did come out, I think it was, like, digital on PS3 or something. I think it might be on Vita as well. And those devs went on to do a bunch of other stuff. Those guys did really well, because they did Flower after that, which was a very, like, linear, straightforward experience. Very, very pretty, very nice, enjoyable. And then I'm pretty sure those are the guys that went on to do, oh, that's fucking headphones auto-played my stream again. Sorry. I think, what's the name of that game again? Yeah, those are the guys that went on to do Journey, I'm pretty sure, and that did fucking fantastic. Yeah, what are they? Yeah, That Game Company, that's them. I've been following their entire career, I guess. Yeah, it's Flow, Flower, Journey. Oh, Sky, Children of the Light was them too. Didn't they have another thing that they announced recently? It was like, oh, that came out, isn't it? You like, right? Yeah, Sword of the Sea. That's it. Isn't that them? Yeah, Journey's creators' new game, Sword of the Sea. Yeah, that was them too. So I'm glad that's one case where you can actually see that trajectory going from the era of I guess you could call them like the era of the Flash game. Let's not, I don't know, overcomplicate things. But you're going from the era of the Flash game to modern day independent game development. That is like a clear through line that you can obviously see happening there. And very cool that they got to go do that and see such great success, given that I liked the game that they made back in the day. Oh, bubble tanks! That reminded me of bubble tanks. Oh shit! Remember bubble tanks? That shit was cool. You had all those evolutionary lines of your tank that you would choose to go through and just absolutely mulch the little tinier bubble tanks. That's a classic. Absolute classic. This is what happens. This has happened on stream before. You get me talking about Flash games, I'm gonna go down memory lane. And memory lane is like one of those American, like, rural lanes that goes on for a mile before you see another house, you know? That's my memory lane. How your memory lane becomes when you get old. Give me more good qualities, please. Damn, then just no more. Whatever, just sell what we got. Oh wait, no, we haven't planted. Don't sell what we got yet. And just put the shit in your backpack, stupid. God. Making it harder for myself. A nice supercilious dude. Hello, again. It's going good. I'm making a lot of money and spending a lot of money. It may look like I'm just doing the same thing as always again. Working in the farm, which I am. But I'm doing a lot of other things. I'm selling a lot more alcohol. We started today with only 1,000 OC, and we're already at 5,000. Some of that is from selling here, but a lot of it is from selling mushroom wine. Or mushroom moonshine, or whatever. There you go. That's enough. Now I can just throw the rest in my backpack. Okay. There you go. Old Man Accura's recounting their youth mini-clip games. Yeah, I was kind of a mini-clip guy. Again, I was always kind of loyal to Jaya's Games. That was my site. Is Jaya's Games still around? Can I go look at Jaya's Games? Jaya's Games. Holy shit. Still exists. Still putting out articles. Maybe not daily. Oh, they're talking about crypto gaming? Oh, Jaya's Games. How far you've fallen. How Fortnite became the world's most valuable digital economy. Oh. Oh, they just do, like, content farming articles now. This is sad. This is deeply sad. How to build a strong foundation for IT certifications and career growth. This blows hardcore. But they used to review games. Yeah, if you go, yeah, you can go in and you can find this shit. They've got, that's like, yeah, no, they've got a browser game, like a HTML game review from March 2025. But they've still got reviews, but I guess the scene isn't as bumping as it used to be. Oh well, and there's like mobile games. Oh, it is what it is. It's a shell of its former self. That's sad. That is truly sad. But at least the site still exists. It would be worse if it just weren't there anymore. At least for me. Vocal right for Eric. They used to publish my love letters. I don't know. It was like, it wasn't my homepage or anything, but it was like, I had it bookmarked. It was one of my primary bookmarks. And every single day, you go, it's washed, yeah. But every single day, I would go there, and I would be like, okay, what has Jaya's Games reviewed today? Because it's a review site. It's not just like, I didn't really read the reviews. It's just like, they would draw your attention to some cool new Flash game that had just come out. And it was like, hell yeah. Actually, oh my god, I think that awakened an ancient memory. I think that... Oh, I didn't even realize it was so deeply entrenched. I feel like Jaya's Games may have, like, led me down a particular life path. Like, I think your bot is overly interested in space vaginas. No, you gotta just not do it so quickly, because it takes time to refresh. Oh, there's the anthropomorphic ass quote. Yeah. But, right. I think Jaya's Game... I could look this up. I could look this up to confirm this is true. Hold on. Let me look this up. Do they just have a search? Gotta be. There is a search. Hold on. Gotta do a more specific search. Maybe not. Maybe? Maybe. I'm just thinking. It may have been through Jay's games that I found out about either Problem Sleuth or Homestuck. And that led me down that, like, it being very much into that for a great many years. Holy shit. Oh, I feel like I just touched upon an ancient memory of me arriving there for the first time. The Homestuck to Tuber pipeline. Genuinely, yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure, though, like, I know I've read, okay, I read Problem Sleuth. I think after it had just ended, or it was like just before or just as Homestuck was starting is when I started reading it, because I read all of Problem Sleuth first. And Problem Sleuth still fucks, by the way. I reread Problem Sleuth a few weeks ago. That shit still bangs. The heart still burns for Problem Sleuth. That shit rocks, genuinely. It reminded me of why I liked early Homestuck back then, too. Read like 2 or 3 chapters of Homestuck before getting bored. I never finished it. Yeah, certainly not for everyone, but it absolutely was for me. I was... Oh, I gotta refill the furnace. I was deeply obsessed with the kind of... Just the vibe of it. The story to a degree. The kind of absurd, like, fake game mechanics. I loved that shit. And I love that, like, that kind of thing is in Problem Sleuth, too. Genuinely, I would recommend you read Problem Sleuth. Just go read it. You don't need to read Homestuck or anything. Just go read Problem Sleuth. You can spend a day. You can read it in, like, a day or two. It's, like, pretty short. It's really funny. It's, like, foundational. Foundational for me. Like, yeah, we were talking about, like, vocal tics and shit like that earlier. Like, I had so much that I drew in my personality from Problem Sleuth and Homestuck back in the day. I used to be so annoying. Red Act 1 Homestuck thought, this is pretty neat. I should read the rest of this, and dropped it. Yeah! I can relate to that. I can relate to that. I had the obsession back then. I had read Problem Sleuth, so I knew what I was in for. Like, I knew the level of quality that could be reached, and, you know, the fact that they were pushing so much harder with Homestuck, I was like, oh shit, they're doing something here. And they were doing something there for a while, until they weren't anymore, until it became boring and stupid. They got some shit. Used to? What did I say? Uh-oh. What did I say? Oh, new Prime Directive kills someone for me. I don't know if you can. Actually, wait. You probably... yeah, I'll try to kill someone for you. Probably can't kill this guy, if it is possible to kill people at all, but... Yeah, I'll keep the stolen stuff on me. That I used to be annoying. Wow! Oh, you both hit me with that? Used to be? Okay, I used to be a lot worse, okay? It took me many years of deep focused training to develop any amount of social grace. And even then, I'm pretty goddamn lacking. Ugh. Goddamn. But, you know, I think back on Homestuck sometimes. I think of, like, some of the absolute classic. I mean, you know, I think of the early parts. I think of the really good animated, like, audio music sections. I think of, oh, fuck! What the fuck? That's what I get for talking about Homestuck, man. What the fuck? Talking positively about Homestuck. Bunch of bullshit. Ugh. But, in particular, I think of, what was it? Like, the intermission from Homestuck. Where it's, like, the weird, pseudo, not Problem Sleuth stuff. That shit fucking owns. Maybe just go read the intermission, honestly. Like, go read Problem Sleuth, and if you want more of it, go read the Homestuck intermission. That shit was so ballin'. It had the sauce up and down. That count? You technically killed somebody? I guess. Yeah, I did kill somebody. I forgot to go kill somebody for you. Sorry. I'll sort it out soon. Yeah. Put that back in there. Run it again. It's only 20 liters. That's fine. Run it. It'll do. We're making plenty. Right. That's, yeah, that's still running, so we'll just put that down with these. There you go. Thanks for the pet. Right, we don't have anything else we want to sell right now. We've taken care of all that. Nothing's processing here. These aren't done yet. That'll be done tomorrow. Okay, let me go out and kill someone real quick. Let me, yeah, put this garbage away. And we'll kill. Yeah, I don't have any big, like, tasks that I'm trying to do in this game right now. I'm just kind of living. I'm holding on to those carrots. I didn't mean to do that. Put these seeds away. Yeah, just going through the motions, making money. Gotta eat. Throw me up some turnips. There we are. Lovely. Remind me to never try to hook you up on Project Gorgon. Okay, you're saying this in the context of me having been really into Homestuck? And you're saying this, and you said the name of it, which means I'm going to look it up. So you may have already inflicted it upon me. All over the tons of shit you can do? Okay. Let's see. Project Gorgon. I have not heard of this. Fancy MMORPG. On Steam. Came out January. Oh, I see there's mushroom farming. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Oh dear. Oh, it's kind of giving Worm a little bit. Anyone know Worm? I don't know if Worm was ever good, but for similar reasons, that the concept of that game always fascinated me. On the context of doing stuff for 3 minutes and then see another shiny thing and another, and suddenly you're freezing in the mountain. Yeah. Also poetry, cheese making. Worm was never good. Yeah, no. That's the sense I get now. But I didn't know back then. Oh, we're not even talking about Flash games anymore, but there's another like weird niche MMO type thing. How would I describe that? Oh, that's the plumbing upgrade. Good. Oh yeah, we want that. I gotta go get more RM. But it was something. It was a game where you would, it was kind of like, it was wormy. It was kind of almost No Man's Sky-esque. Where you would start on a planet and you would have to like build up a civilization there through very obscure game mechanics. And you would eventually gain the ability to build your own spacecraft using, having everything set up on your planet to support that. And then you would build your spacecraft and go off. Not Star Wars, it wasn't Star Wars thing. It was just its own IP. I gotta look this up. Space MMO, town building, ship building. It's like old. Very old. Old. Not that. No, I don't want anything new. Not that, I don't think. Some of these things might be just like older. Oh wait, hold on. Fucking Reddit links. Gotta turn on like my browser VPN. There's nothing even here. Bunch of bullshit. Showing me nothing. Fuck. It's like very obscure. I don't know what it was called. Online MMO? If so, Empire Universe 2. Maybe? Let me look it up. No, it wasn't top down like this. It wasn't isometric. It was first person. Like you were actually your guy. I guess that could refine my search actually. You were first person, and it was like actual 3D. Uh, no. All you do is construct a spaceship. No. Yeah, it was 3D. Oh, wait, Shores of Hazaron. That might be it. Hold on. I think I've got it. Hold up. Hold up. That name seems familiar. Yeah, okay, I'm on a fucking X universe forum talking about Shores of Hazaron. Science fiction, indie, FPS, 4X, RTS, MMO. Oh. Yeah, hold on. Is it around? Is the website still up? Oh my god, the website's still up. Does it, like, get any updates or anything? I didn't get far into it. But it was just that kind of thing where it completely fascinated me. Because it seemed like everything. It seemed like a world. Forums? Hold on, let me hit you with the link real quick. This is some real fucking deep cut lore now. There you go. Like what? There's a wiki, there's forums. I want to check those out. Is anyone talking about Shores of Hazaron? Oh, there was a post in January 2026. Hazaron play by email campaign. What the fuck have I stumbled into? What? Hold on. Post intended to chronicle the Hazaron play by email campaign. What? A play by email campaign? Oh, I'm in some deep shit now. That is from 2026, though. What the shit? Yeah, it's like the only thing that's from 2026. But I guess it still exists. Okay, last game update was 2024, which is surprisingly recent. Because this shit is old. It's on Steam? Wait, Hazaron Starship is now on Steam. What? Oh my god, it's on Steam! Holy shit! Release date 2023! Holy fuck! Oh my god! It was never over. We lost him. Yeah, I'm deep in the nostalgia now. But like, look at it. Look at it visually. There's a Halo. There are mega structures. I don't know if you can build them, but I think a lot of it is just player built stuff, which is part of what was so crazy about it to me. Like this kind of shit, and you can see some of the shipbuilding there too. This is why I bought No Man's Sky on launch, because I was enamored by the dream from way back, and No Man's Sky is getting more towards that point now. Oh god, look at the player models. Oh, hold on, I gotta fucking show you this. I gotta bring this up. This is the kind of graphics we're talking about. Oh, good god. It really works in some places, and in some places it really does not. Like, visually. They know where their, like, focus is. Like, the ships look beautiful, the planets look beautiful for the game being as old as it is, and being as limited as it is, and the aliens look weird and cool, but then the humans, oh god, so many screenshots of, like, star-spanning megastructures. Holy fuck. God, that's cool. Yeah, I never got anywhere with this game, but just the idea of it. I was obsessed. See him again in 3 months. Yeah, I'm getting back into Hazaron. We're gonna just be doing Hazaron streams from now on. But look at this. Look at this shit. Oh my god. Video games. Oh. But it's like programmer art, you know? They know where their focus is. And you look at, like, these screens. I think those might actually work. But, like, that kind of shit, it's always appealed to me. God, that is really digging deep into me to bring that out. Holy fuck! Right, let's go murder someone. I need blood to bring my autism rage back down. My autistic berserk. Hold on. Windows back open. Okay. Those are some individuals. Oh, yeah. Those are some individuals. But then you look at the screenshots of, like, the planets and the megastructures and the, and all the other stuff, and it's like, damn, okay, okay. Like, they were really dreaming, considering this is from, like, the 2000s or something. They were really dreaming. Murder? Oh, murder! Yeah, the police aren't coming. I don't know if we can actually kill. Yeah, I feel like they would have died by now, right? Can't even exist in Obenseuer. Can't have shit. Okay, he's not dying, but you can try to kill. That's good. That's nice, at least. You can just fuck yourself over with bounties, if you so wish. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? Right, I guess we don't have anything we want to do. We're just making money. Oh, right, no, we do. We have to convert into RM. We have things we need to pay off. We got the, yes, this. It's 500 RM. I don't know if we can get that. Let's just get a bunch of RM. It's all stuff we need, really. Need to get that stuff finished, built. There's probably a million other oh, wait, yeah. I was going to say, there's a million other things like that that I just can't happen to remember right now. The moment I was saying that, I remembered one. There was, like, a dev or a group or whatever that would make these, like MMO social games. Like, one of them, the one that I played the most, which I think was, like, Sherwood Forest or something like that, did have, like, gameplay and RPG mechanics. But they were kind of just games where you walked around and other people were there. There was one where you, like, went around on the moon and you had, like, moon buggies or something. There was one where it was just, like, party girls hanging out in their cars. And there was the one that was Sherwood Forest. And you would, like, you could get armor and gear and amulets and shit, and you would go into the dungeon and fight things. But I think mainly people would just stand around in ERP. Which I didn't do. I was much too young for that. Before you even start. But I just thought that was cool. That was one I played a lot of back in the day. I just have so many, like, deep memories. I imagine so much of that. I could, like, you could put me in the deep hypnosis, like, memory recall device. And you could, I'm sure you could draw out so many memories of me playing, like, online social games when I was much too young to be doing that. And it would explain a lot of things about me, I bet. It's like, what else is there? Played a bit of Habbo Hotel back in the day, of course. That's not even a deep cut, you know that. It's like some other games. It was like there's some social thing that I played when I was like an edgy, like very young teen. And you could like make up your little room and had it all edgy. And you could have like avatars that were edgy, and I had an edgy one. Then there's another one where it was more like the kind of Sherwood Forest type of just social space where you walk around and hang out. And this is one I've tried to find but never could. Where it's like side-scrolling, you just walk around the environment where other people are, and you could change your like little player character, but you would do it by typing certain things in the chat, and that was how you would change. And so like people would, you would have people telling you how to switch to certain like character models, and it was confusing because people didn't know. People thought they were just speaking gibberish at each other, but they were giving you the instruction you needed. I can never remember what that was called, but that had kind of like a dark, like mostly black-colored art style, with like really not super edgy character designs, but more in that direction, I think. Okay, so we need more OC. So I'm probably gonna... Oh, wait, no. That's not how that works. We need... Oh, that's not the right thing. Stupid. Oh, no, I can do that. Hey, water flow. Install the plumbing in the tenement. So I imagine that's not going to do anything for us by default because we have to install the apartment water. But it might be good to have. I might want that in our apartment. I can't afford it, but it's generally cheap otherwise. Yes, we want this. We can't afford that. And we want to get that guy to move in. Let's go do that right now. It's about to be Sunday. And we'll get a deposit from him too. But we should be able to get that immediate rent too. But yeah, like, I find it hard to imagine being anyone with, like, experience other than my own. Because I think of that. I think of, like, all the weird, obscure bullshit I've seen in my life on the internet. There we go. Nice. And I think, like, there must be so much more beyond that I didn't even experience, even though I experienced so much. But I guess you've got a new generation doing that with Roblox now. There will always be that. There will always be the weird cuts. Weird childhood cuts. Why'd I say cuts like that? Right, let's get back home. Wind down, get ready to rest. I'm spending all my money! But I did... Well, actually... Oh, fuck, I'm gonna spend more money again. I gotta think about what we're doing next. Because we just, we finished those constructions. We need, well, the sauna level 2 was the thing we were thinking of. Did we need the water for that? No. I just need money and stuff. So I just need to save up money. Who knows if we'd be... It's been 3.5 hours already? Sorry, I've just been yapping. Sorry. Like, nothing has happened. I've just yapped. Went into the fucking... the yap time dilation chamber. Sorry. Does not feel like that at all. What the hell? So I guess today is just doing chores and talking about Flash games. But it's been fun. We're going to keep going for a bit longer, of course, as well. Time flies when you're having fun. True. That's true for this game. Like, it's why, it's why I'm part of why I'm suffering having to do the horrible dog shit I don't want to do in Lost Judgment, because I'd rather be playing this, making more progress. What's happening now is what I should have been doing, like, off stream. But it's all just goated, so game good. Grab that, throw the carrots in there. Hopefully enough for a full batch. There we go. And we still got plenty of water for a bit. We don't have to make that trip every day. Saves us some time. Cool. That's going to be done tomorrow-ish. I wonder if we can sell raw methanol. That'd be cool. Could do with refilling. Need to remember to keep you running. Yeah, we just do everything. I love it. And I guess to speak of another thing, it's just the Acrius childhood power hour. Thing that I fucking loved, thing that I still love, but haven't played in quite a few years at this point, and has, I think, seen a lot more iteration even further since I last played, is Space Station 13. God damn. Fucking love Space Station 13. I have so many memories of, like, when I just had a few free weeks back in the day when I was young, and I would just hop on and I would just play Space Station 13 on the various servers for, like, weeks at a time and just really get into it. Do a shitload of engineering is what I would mainly do. Maybe, do some genetics, do some... I never got super into chemistry. Do some botany. Just play some Space Station 13. What a fucking peak game. I hear it's Space Station 14 that people play now. And it's like... It's cool that there's forward movement there. Because so much of what I remember back then is like, oh, someone's finally making Space Station 13, but in 3D! But better! But no, we just needed further iteration on Space Station 13 as it stands, as a top-down 2D thing. That shit is peak. Immediate pain from hearing Space Station 13. Spent way too long coding for the different servers. Really? Oh, cool. Yeah, that's awesome, actually. That's awesome. I never really, like, involved with people in servers. I just kind of got on, played, was a regular for a while, and then would get off. But no, I mostly just played on, like, the regular I know that I'm aware, I've not played on the Freak servers, but I'm aware there were the Freak servers with the moth people and whatnot. Vaguely aware. Oh, this chainsaw's still running. There we go. I was aware of that. But I mostly just played on, like, regular-ass, normal servers. And, oh, this needs to be running again. There we go. Like, a little bit toward, like, I feel like maybe the last time I played any, I played some of, Colonial Marines, or whatever it's called. Where it's just, like, Space Station 13 converted into a multiplayer, like, MMO aliens thing. And that was really cool. That played very differently. That was more, like, slightly more expected to... You can kind of just become... Oh, God. You know, slightly more expected to know what to do, but you can also kind of just become fodder. You can be a fodder character, and that just works in that setting, you know? But I love that shit. A deep love for Space Station 13. Which is, honestly surprises me that I've not played more Barotrauma with how, like, immediately and obviously heavily inspired Barotrauma is from Space Station 13. Like, you can be a clown. It has the clown honk sound effect in it, you know? Like, that obviously is what it is. But yeah, loved that. I could probably... I don't know. You'd have to get me in front of a game of Space Station 13. But I bet without looking at the wiki, unless it's changed, it may have changed severely. I could probably still set up the singularity as engineer, if you asked me to. I vaguely remember how to do it. Like, you have to screw down the little particle emitter thing, set it up, get it to working, then, like, screw down and turn on all the little shield things outside, and then you would turn the emitter on, and you would set it to a certain setting, and then it would just create a singularity. You had to get, like, those, what was it, like, hydrazine tanks, and put them in the collectors that would generate the energy, and then you would power the entire server. I did that a lot. I did a lot of that. I never did Atmos. I never did any atmospheric stuff, because Jesus fucking Christ, that shit is insane. Hydrazine? Well, it might not have been a hydrazine. I don't know. That's rocket fuel. That's like... You've immediately identified what servers you play. Have I really? Did I actually get it, though? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I've not played in years. Like, years and years and years and years. This is deep, deep memory. Very deep memory. Jesus Christ. I might be wrong if it's, like, if I'm pointing towards the Freak servers. 'Cause I just played, like, the normal-ass default servers. Crap quality. Damn, okay. That's what I get. But I'm not even bad at mashing. I think Goon Station or Base Station leaned away from plasma tanks for hydrazine tanks. Yeah, it was Goon and Base Station. That's it. I couldn't remember the names. Is the only reason I wasn't saying, like, what servers it was. It was Goon and Bay. Is where I played. Europe. God. Take me fucking back. I liked playing as a robot a lot too, which probably surprised no one. And Roboticist. I liked Roboticist a lot. Some things never change, huh? Lord Singulath calls for Supermat cheese. We must feed it for maximum engineering. God, Singulath. Oh, you're taking me back. You're taking me back. I'm hearing the round start music. I'm hearing, like, the stupid sound effects that would play. I'm hearing the fucking admin boink. Oh, no. Like, that's one, you know, we laugh about Hazaron. Like, oh, I'm getting back into Hazaron. Like, I could get back into Space Station 13 any day of the week. That shit bangs. I just need just one bad day. My Joker backstory. I just need one bad day, and I could get back into Space Station 13 again. Oh man, played so much of that shit. I remember, like, I would always play it during holidays and shit when I had a lot of time. I remember it was one Christmas, I played on Christmas Day. And obviously they were running, like, special events. And they had it so that, instead of there being space outside the station, there was just snow. shit like that. And then there was like a special Christmassy map you could go to. It was just everyone fucking around. That was a really good day. Like, thinking back very, very fondly on those days. God, I loved Space Station 13 so much. Right, let's get our mans to sleep. It's been a very nostalgic day. Alright, alright. Man. Man. Having an 11-hour sleep. Dream of all those games I used to play. Those golden years. More innocent years. God, take me back. There we go. But yeah, I was and still remain very socially awkward. So I was like bad at interacting with people. I mean, I'd do okay. You know, I could play the game. But I definitely liked my roles where I could kind of just do my job. And, you know, maybe deal with people sometimes. You know, do like genetics and then give people superpowers if they wanted them. Or, you know, do hydro and fucking make a bunch of crops. Or, you know, be bartender and or be like chef, make a bunch of food. And just give people stuff. I liked that. Oh, I'm all out of sync. My shit's not grown. I mean, the potatoes to be expected, but come on. Fuck. It's fine, I guess. But I especially liked Engineer. I think Engineer was probably my favorite role. Just being able to set up the Singularity, then basically go fuck off and set up the solars. And then, I don't know, like, try to fix, like, holes in the station when shit inevitably goes wrong. God, we're producing so much stuff, and so much of it is terrible quality. Man. Guess we could sell excess. We don't have anything extra we want to process right now. We gotta wait for our harvest. So away that goes. That's got 12 hours left. That's 1 day 13. That's 6 hours left. That isn't running. Neither are you! Now I have enough ducks for that, like, positive happiness buff. Because that's apparently how it works. How's our XP going? Is it engineering? Oh, God. There's still so much more XP needed. Such a grind. Oh, well. More ducks for the duck god. Potentially, literally. Oh, yeah! My cages! Let's look through my stuff. Yeah, I got a very large chicken coop for all these chickens that I have. I guess I'll leave that, because I barely even have the space for it, really. And we got an inflatable pool if I get any fish. I'll throw that down. Maybe see if I can get some fish. I gotta be checking for terrariums as well. I haven't done that yet. I haven't managed to get one yet, rather. A large rat cage for my large rats. Can I just... Yeah, I can just slap, like, a medium rat cage on top of that. Oh. Rat Utopia experiment. Let's go. This, yeah, it doesn't take water or anything. We just can put fish in. An Ultra. Hello. What are you manufacturing down here? All manner of things. Okay, so this isn't running right now, but it turns vegetables into mash. Mash that can then be fermented into wine. And then the wine can then be distilled into moonshine. And then put into these barrels and then bottled to be sold for a massive profit. So I'm doing that. This is where I grow the mushrooms. Oh shit, I gotta harvest my mushrooms. No, I was forgetting something. Let's grab all this. We've also got a 3D printer down here, which I'm kind of just building random bullshit with to level up my associated skill. And I'm also just recycling scrap metal into steel bars to make things with down the line. But yes, my alcohol uses these dangerous, toxic, deadly, awful mushrooms because I don't care about the well-being of my customers. And it's profitable and makes me money. It's harder to make yeast right now. But yeah, it's all cooking. And I'm selling a lot of my excess mushrooms as well. And we didn't get a lot of boiple out of that batch. Because we've probably got enough to just make everything we'll want to make today. We have a bunch in there too, so I guess I'm happy to just sell all this green quality. Yeah, here's my furnace. This is my furnace, which is making steel bars, which is running on acetylene gas. It's refilling. Which is being refilled. Being refilled by this compressor, which is attached to this biogas reactor, which is breaking down stuff to make acetylene gas. It's a whole process, but it's all very renewable because that's just being fueled by like failed alcohol and my crops, which are upstairs, which are here, which I would like to get a little further on. I would like to have a better growing setup, but I just can't find the blueprint for it, really. So I'm still very limited on that, but it's enough to run, it's enough crop income to run my operation as it currently stands. And I'm just trying to make money, even though I kind of keep wasting all my money on, like, chicken coops and other such niceties. Oh yeah, my grain mill. That should be down here too. Got nothing to do with that right now, but growing some grain would be good. I guess that could be something to do if I make a large planter. That would be good. I wish I'd kept some wood. I did not keep the wood. I have to go get the wood now. That's pretty much full. Switch those out. There you go. The gas must flow. Okay, let that build up gas. I guess we'll go out and do some selling then, since we've got nothing else to do but wait. Yeah, it's a lot of this. It's a lot of this right now. I'm just kind of wandering around, doing my dailies. I've been yapping hardcore. The time has passed me by. It does not feel like I've been going for nearly 4 hours. Just being nostalgic about Flash games and old-ass games in general. But it was a good trip down memory lane, that's for sure. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's Sunday! You don't open on Sunday. Alright. Time to rummage through the trash. I'll take some rats for my my rat cage. Cats. Ow. I don't know if we have a cat cage yet. Oh, we were going to make a cat cage. That's right. We'll have to do that. I know we've got a couple of cats now. Pretty sure I do. I don't. We picked up a cat earlier. I don't remember what I did with that. Oh, it's in here. There you go. No, you guys play nice. I don't want to look in my backpack and see a dead rat. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of just making the money. Oh shit! Wait, hold on. I didn't even go look at my water thing. We got that set up. I don't need to go look at the newly refurbished tenement because we know what that looks like, but we haven't seen the water setup yet. Important. It'll be down here with all the other stuff, all the other amenities. Yeah, that's our power. And that's our water. Not awful. Yeah, it's just like a pump bringing water up from down there. Yeah, no wonder it's dirty water. There's mushrooms down there. But we're just kind of plugging into some water reservoir somewhere. But it works. It certainly works. Oh, and it's all like plugged in. Oh, wait. This is really cool detail. You see this? There's like a cable coming out from here, draped over this, plugged into this connector, going into this power strip, which is then powering this like construction light and the pump. That's like a really cool detail. Like an extreme amount of detail, too. Considering these are 2 separate upgrades. That's awesome. I love this game. I love this game very much. Right, let's get out of here. Skedaddle. And we'll, yeah, once I'm done recycling that metal, I might make some nails, because I know we need some. It's good XP, and it's potentially free materials. Except for, the acetylene. But the acetylene's free now. Don't need to worry about that. Alright. Checking in with this guy. The daily routine. Oh, fuck. I hit all the buttons on my it's not even buttons. I had all the touch responses on my headphones. So it like put me in the deaf dimension with the active noise suppression, and it like played my stream. Don't want that. So yeah, we can do apartment water now, which is why we did that, because that lady who I want to give an apartment to wants that, and we're gonna be putting her here. What does she want again? Gotta look at my screenshot. I got jump scared by the horrific Hazaran creatures. Yeah, you want bathroom, you want water access, you want sauna 2. Sauna 2 being the hardest thing to do right now, so we're definitely not going to be able to do that today. But we can do apartment water for you now. And I'll be able to do it for myself, too. I'm curious. I've not tried, but I've got to assume you can somehow process dirty water into clean water. Because having that set up would be really nice for us, being able to get water without leaving the house. Yeah, we can upgrade the apartment heating, but I don't think there's any gameplay purpose for that, for our own apartment. Yeah, tiles. I should buy some tiles if I get the opportunity, but I just need a lot of money in general. We'll probably wrap up relatively soonish as well. So I don't expect to get anything more massive done, but I had a good time. I tend to worry, perhaps, over much. That like, oh, I'm not going to get enough done during this stream. I'm like, oh, I'm not progressing. And, you know, that means I end up playing the game for longer, sure. But I enjoy playing the game, and I feel like I was able to just have a good time. I mean, ultimately, main thing I try to make sure of when I stream is that I'm having a good time, and just hope that the rest follows. I hope that it's fun to watch, too, but, you know. Right, I gotta think about my recycling. Yeah, if we see any metal, we've burnt through a bit of that, so I could do with a bit more. Empty cans. That's aluminium. That probably doesn't melt down into steel, probably. Huh. 1 OC. Eventually, once we're, like, using glass for stuff, I will be taking these bottles again, just to break them down. Sexual style. I mean, no. Normal style. Not freaky at all style. Normal. Yeah. Oh, is anyone even gonna be open today? Oh, shit. Yeah, they're not. Right. So we're gonna have a... Well, I guess that's fine. Yeah, we'll have a whole stockpile of things to sell tomorrow. Between them, they've certainly got the money to buy whatever I can produce. So we're fine on that. At least the greenhouse is still open. You'd never let me down. Just put all this away for now. There you go. Better do just that and have a big inventory instead of having to put all the crops in there. It's a lot of good quality stuff. The yellow's in first. There you go. At least there's one over it. There you go. Oh, I know I keep saying it. I do keep saying this, but I'm getting closer. Dangerously close to actually doing a thing I've said I'm going to do. Dangerously close to actually checking out an Ultraman series. I will do it eventually. It's a threat. Like, there's no barrier. I mean, I could just, you know, easily enough pirate any series I want to watch. But I was looking into it, like, what I should watch, because, like, again, there is, like, more cross-series things to know. But what I'm told, what I've seen people say, is, like, you can just pick a series and watch it, and just enjoy it, and then maybe eventually you'll want to go back and watch some of the older stuff, which I'm totally down with. But the barrier to it all is extremely low, because Super Eye just puts that shit on YouTube, which is the case now with Kamen Rider, which is great. You know, we're very fortunate to be living in a world where that's the case, finally. Took them a while to get there. but they did eventually get there. I appreciate. You know, Zest is easier to access for a lot of people, but you know, region lock issues are still in the way there. But Ultraman, there's a lot of shit that's just on there. A lot of shit, unfortunately, that's dubbed. I'm not watching it dubbed, but I've seen recommendations for Ultraman Z, so I'm like, maybe I'll watch that. It's on there, like with subtitles and everything. And those shows aren't as long, I've found out. I didn't actually know that. For some reason, I just assumed they'd be, you know, I was going to say Kamen Rider Super Sentai length. Fucking, forgetting that the dead are gone. You know. But no, they're like 25 episodes or something like that. At least the ones I've seen. Might not be the case for all of them, but still. It's surprising and even more, you know, I have no excuse to just watch this shit, man. So yeah, maybe eventually, soon. But I also need to catch up on Zests. And we've got like the final form for Zests now. That shit looks fantastic. I didn't even make the connection until I saw people talking about it, but like the very obvious like Cougar parallels with having the 4 different colored like base form transformations, then upgrading, and then having the you know, so I guess spoilery things about the final form. But like, goddamn, that's awesome. That's awesome, and it looks great too. Reiwa final forms. It is. I won't say they can't miss. I won't say that. Looking at you, Saber. But it's very difficult for them to miss. Free rat! A free rat just for me? My very own rat? Yes, I just want to check your trash. Don't mind me. There, that's what we're looking for. Damn, a lot of RM. Guess I might as well sell these. I haven't like done this in ages because all the bottles and stuff I pick up I actually use now, but it's a little bit of free money. Don't think we want anything else from here because I'm a self-sustaining Giga Chad. All right. I guess now would be a good time to go down to the mine and just see what we need to do for that quest, since we can't sell anything today. Let's go do that before I forget. I'm not necessarily going to do... yeah, I'm definitely not going to do any of the quests today, but I'd like to know, just in case we need to, like, save up money or get some resources somehow. It would be good to be able to know and get that sorted out ahead of time. Eventually, I'm going to have the greatest tenement building of all time. It might take me like 50 streams. These pipes new? Are those new? Are those for the water? Might be. Not plumbed into anything yet, but I think that is new. That's awesome. This game rocks. Assuming it is like that. I mean, even if it isn't, this game rocks. It's just a fact. Okay, let's actually make some stuff. I want to make some nails. How much do we get? We get 5 per 1 bar. Oh, but it's a fail chance 0, so I guess not. I want to do the stuff that has a fail chance. I guess we're going to be doing water stuff. We do need pipes, so cook me up some pipes, my good man. Anything that needs to be dealt with right now? That's 2 hours yet. Oh, wait, my crops. I haven't harvested those, have I? Oh, my crops. Yeah, no. I may hold off on replanting again so I can get my schedule back right again. I want to harvest my stuff in the morning. Yeah, we'll just go down. Yeah, I'll put this all in the freezer down here for now. And we can replant in the morning, which means we don't get as much tomorrow, but that's fine. To the mines, my good man. Where I belong. So I think we'll just do this and then wrap up. I don't want to go too long tonight. And I've got to spend time off stream doing Lost Judgment stuff. You know, I can't get too engrossed in doing this thing that I actually enjoy. I have to be miserable doing VR shit and grinding out tickets first. So are we keyed in to go left? We are. Okay, cool. Full speed ahead then. Oh, I love not having to worry about speeding tickets. Oh, overshot a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. All good, all good. Alrighty. Over here at OS Mining Services. Yeah, we couldn't actually progress until we got our tunnel to the tenement built. Now we can. Damn gnomes from hell. Can I get permission? Yeah, my business with the tenement has been taken care of. Yeah, I heard about that. How did that empty-handed stick manage to do that? So, you wanted to access that radioactive waste repository? That imbecile dwarf really wants to die there. Oh, my resident moved in. Hopefully in time to pay rent. I think so. Well, take this. Give it to the lady at the management office. She's the one who handles all the paperwork for this sort of thing. What is going to happen when two idiots meet each other? Thanks, asshole! Yeah. What? What did I do now? He's a complete idiot and also an asshole. That's the lady we went on a date with at the management office, I would think. I guess we'll check in with her. We can just do something really quick. We might as well do it, eh? Here we are. Hello. Hi, sweetie. Oh. I need radioactive repository entry permit. Oh, it's you. And yeah, you called me sweetie. Wait. Here. That's it? Yes? Don't need anything else? No. Oh, cool. Thanks, I guess. I guess I can just go there whenever I want to now. Document granting authorized personnel access to a radioactive waste repository. Of course that was easier than just getting, like, being allowed to mine. Good one there, Loist. Good one. Alright. I think, yeah, we'll call it there. We'll just call it at a clean 4 hours. Having made some progress. I said I wanted to just work on the tenement today, and I did, and I mainly just yapped, but it was good fun. I had a good time. So we'll call it there. And yeah, we are going to be back for Lost Judgment tomorrow, aren't we? Yes, Lost Judgment is tomorrow, so I'm going to have to spend a bunch of time tonight and tomorrow trying to get as much of the grindy shit done as possible. Hopefully I can get it all done. If not, then... But the plan is to just do the Amon fight. Just have it be the Amon fight. And then maybe, hopefully, if we have time, start Kaito Files. So I guess we'll see. Very excited to start that DLC, though, to just actually have story content. And also, it's Kaito! But yeah, until then, or until I see you otherwise, I hope you have a very lovely morning, noon, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time of day it might happen to be, wherever you are. And I'll see you around. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.